Alright, everyone should be walking. We know the fucking script, boys, don't we? We know the script. What's happening? What's good? What's popping? I know that this game is probably going to be a hard one to access, so I figured I'd go live for it. What's happening? Celtic v St Mirren, big game for a lot of reasons. It's the last game before the fucking post-split, before we go into the final five, so ideally we want to go in on a win. The last game was a bit cheese, let's be real, but we've kind of gotten over it. It is what it is. It's time for football once again. Let's fucking go. What's happening? How you doing? Hope everyone's well. Nice to see you, Declan. How's everything hanging, my man? Come on, the boys. We'd love to see that out the gate early. Yes, we'll need that momentum. We'll need that support today. How you doing, Snitch? Nice to see you as well. Good afternoon to you as well, my man. We've got a bit of an important one today. We're not really going to fuck around with it too much. We've got 10 minutes to kick off, so we can chill. We can kind of go through a couple of things beforehand. I'm just kind of making sure everything's good and working. It's not laggy or anything, is it? If someone could just tell me if there's any issues, that would be absolutely fucking splendid. But yeah, very, very important game for a lot of damn reasons. I've got to be honest with you right now. St Mirren do have form. They come into this game with a little bit of strength. They can certainly cause some problems. I'm very, very good, Matthew. I love to see it, mate. I hope you're well as well, my man. We've got a very, very big one today. St Mirren, obviously, very good side. Stephen Robinson's got them set up to play some pretty decent stuff, to be fair. So that's going to be the thing that we'll have to watch out for. I think that's kind of the obvious one, but we can simmer down, take a few minutes. I was a bit late to being live the last time, so there's that, I guess. You know what I mean? But this game isn't really easily accessible from what I'm seeing. Apparently, it's only on well, exclusive to outside the UK and Ireland. So we'll have probably a lot of the UK based ones come in and join us today. But I hope yous are all well and stuff. We'll kind of run yous at least the early birds. Nice to have some early birds as usual. We do appreciate yous as always. But we've got a couple of changes to the lineup for those that haven't seen it yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can see the big one right out the gate. There's no Scales, and it's not a replacement of Welsh or Lagerbielke either. It's Nowitzki. He's back, so that's going to be one of the big ones for us. And obviously Kuhn starting on the left hand side with Yang on the right, so that's going to be an interesting matchup as well, especially considering the fact that St Mirren are playing with this lineup. We kind of know their lineup, we know what they're going to do. It's the classic 3-5-2, but we know it's more or less a 5-3-2 because Tanzer and Bomono will drop further in. We've covered this before, we know the script of what these fellas can do, but it's worked out for them well. And if you want to take a little gander at the league table beforehand, you can see how well it has worked. It might not have been the most convincing route to the top six, but they have locked in top six. No matter what happens today, they will be playing in the post-split as a top six side, so that's pretty decent for them, I suppose. And obviously winning means they can kind of keep pace with Cully and chase down that Conference League spot. They'll probably want to do something along those lines as well, but for us, obviously, big game. We want to win it, simple and pure. Not really much else to add, so yes, we just simply have to put in a relatively decent performance, and we should be fine by most accounts. I don't know why that's not picking up any audio. There we go, that should fix that, right? Bye. How yous all doing? I hope everything's decent on your end. I think there's going to be a very interesting one. For me personally, I'll say this right now, I don't think it's going to be a comfortable game. Right, I don't see us storming to a 5-6-0 win, I'll be fully honest on that right now. This is either a very scrappy 1-0 or a very, very close 2-0. I don't see it being comfortable. St Mirren are always set up to frustrate. They're always set up to kind of cause as many problems as they fucking can. That's why they've gotten as many wins as they have. Most of them have been by 1 or 2 goal margins. St Mirren are a team that like to sit in. They'll hold themselves up as much as possible. But by all accounts, the team that we've got should be strong enough, and as Matthew's just kind of put it spot on there, it's a decent enough team that we've got to win. Obviously, we don't have the full strength side. Obviously, McGregor's still not in, so that's a bit of a shame. I would have liked to have seen him get a start today, but it is what it is. I mean, Rodgers is probably just prioritising fitness for those post-split games. So ideally, for us, we just want to have a strong, stable performance, kind of build on what we did last week, because yeah, look, we might not have gotten the 3 points at Ibrox, but it was a good enough performance to go, yeah, we're still very much in this season. We kind of woke ourselves up a little bit, fell asleep towards the end of the last game, let's be honest, but that's kind of how it goes in football. 2 goal leads are always creepy. They're never exactly convincing, but yeah, there's subscribe mode on, so all you need to do if you want to be a part of the conversation down in the comments, you just subscribe, and after a minute you'll be allowed to say whatever the fuck you want, basically. As long as it isn't racist, you're basically fine. But yeah, we've got about 5 minutes until we're live and on the way, so by all accounts things should be pretty good for us, for the most part anyway. I mean, like I said, there's a couple of tweaks and changes that are going to be a bit unique to watch for me personally. It'll be how Kuhn works on that left-hand side, because Nicholas is a good player, he can certainly cause problems, but it's a case of that stand-in cross, because Maeda made sense in the Rangers game. I think he would have made sense for the day, but unless there's an injury that I'm unaware of, yeah, that's the lineup. It's good to see Nowitzki getting a start though. It's you know, it's been a while since we've seen the big Pole getting a starting call. I think it's you're going back to what, December? Maybe probably about December the last time that you got Nowitzki starting live. But very much a decent team indeed, Matthew. Very much a decent team indeed. Oi oi oi. So we've got a couple of minutes and stuff before we need to get underway and all that good shit again. But we'll run through the lineups in a couple of minutes and stuff as well. So you're more than welcome to throw your predictions in. But like I said, for me personally, this is going to be either a very close 1-0 or 2-0 win. And I don't really see it being much else. I don't think St Mirren are good enough to score, but it's always the thing about Celtic. Even at Celtic Park, we've kind of been prone to letting very stupid goals happen. Even when we've been comfortable, it only takes a team about 2 or 3 shots on target on average to get us basically to get a goal against us. So none of that today, preferably no stupid shit. We kind of don't want to give any options, and I mean, if you look across here, there's a bunch of games going on around the same kind of time, so we can keep an eye on these. We can absolutely keep an eye on these, but this is the one that we're keeping an eye on mostly. Obviously, Kelly are playing as well alongside, so if St Mirren win and Kilmarnock lose, opens up options for them. That's all I can say to that. And again, our lineup isn't the strongest it could be, but it's still way more than good enough to get the job done. But I'll run you through St Mirren's lineup first, then our own, and then again once the game starts. But it's hemming in between the sticks with Taylor, Gogic and Fraser is their back three, with Bomono back as O'Hara, Boydmans and Tanzer is their midfield five, with Kiltie and Olisanya basically taking up their front two. This is the fella to watch in my opinion. Kiltie is a good player, but Bomono did cause some problems for us, so it's a case of keep them quiet. But our lineup, we've got Hart in between the sticks, the old faithful, let's guess. We've got Taylor and Johnston as our good old faithful fallbacks as well. Carter Vickers holds his line from the last game, but the change is Nowitzki. That's the one that we've got in there. But Hatate, Iwata and O'Reilly hold up the midfield three, with Nicholas Kuhn starting on the right hand side, Farashi starting central, and of course Yang starting out on the left. Well, I mean, literally it was just the other way around 2 minutes ago. But again, rotatory wingers, we know the system very well. It's what Rodgers does. It's kind of his thing. So as long as we do the basics and fundamentals right, bang, you're thinking 3-0 is. I think it's a decent one. I think 3-0 is a good one. 2-1's your prediction. Hell, we'll love to see it. And how you doing, Craig, mate? We'll love to see you in here as well. We've got a very interesting one, let's say. It's not exactly open and cut, but by all accounts, it's certainly a game of football that we can win. I think if we keep ourselves stable, if we don't do anything stupid, we should be fine. But we know what Celtic are kind of known for doing. We kind of make mistakes when we don't have to, or need to, or really warrant to. But if we keep ourselves stable, we should be realistically fine. No stupid crap, we're good. But at Celtic, we've kind of known that the story of this season is we've dropped points in games that we shouldn't have dropped points in. So this is one of those games where it can get iffy. I don't see it being comfortable. I don't see it being a fucking sweep by any means. I would love to be proven wrong. I would absolutely love to be. But we know how these games can go. It can get frustrating. So it's about keeping those tempers under control. Don't let anything get under their skin. We kind of, again, we know that the referees are going to just do their own thing this game as well. They don't really have a great track record, especially with St Mirren in the last game against them, where a call that really should have been given. Predictions are always hard, yeah, that's the thing, but I do have a good record with them, and some people take my bets, so if you're a betting man, it might be the way to go. I don't think anyone's watched more Celtic, at least from a fucking analytical standpoint, than me. Obviously, we've got Flash and stuff in there as well. He's at the stadium today, so he won't be joining us or anything like that. In case you are wondering if we've got anyone in today or not, we're doing this one solo. We're doing this one on our own, but I do not mind at all, because we deserve to take a little step back and chill. How you doing, Paul? Nice to see you. Greens from Connie Clare Island. We love to see it, my man. Hope you're well. How you doing, Uberman? I love the names. We always love the names on this. Yeah, we got about a minute or two before we kick off. Bear in mind, I have to do this. Well, I mean, I'll just quote a show The secret ingredient is crime. There's no legal way to access this if you're from here, so, I guess. How you doing, MK? Nice to see you, man. I guess that's as soon as someone outside will love to see it. Steve McLean referee. Yeah, well there you go then. I didn't even see who the referee was, but now that you've said that, most likely we'll just have to shake it off and move. What if the lads can get another early goal? Best case scenario, my man. Best case scenario, but we never know. Football is a very funny sport. It doesn't matter if it comes in the first minute or the goddamn 96th. As long as we get it, I'm happy. We were robbed at Ibrox. Yeah, I mean, we kind of fell victim to our own circumstance as well. The referees fucked us in a lot of rights, but there was also our own kind of lack of composure. The substitutions didn't help us, I'll say that much quite confidently. Probably a scrappy 1-0 or 2-1. I think so, Alan. I mean, that's kind of where I'm going with this as well. I think 1-0, 2-0. I don't think St Mirren will score, because defensively I think Rodgers won't allow the same mistakes that we made against Rangers to happen this time round. So it's all about keeping the simple things right, you know. As long as we do the fundamentals correctly, bang, we're fine. That's all we need to worry about. There's a little tifo there, we love to see that. It's not exactly a packed out Celtic Park, I'll be the first to say that, but I'd definitely not say it's empty either. Oh, how you doing, Kel? Nice to see you, my man. Weird to see a Rangers fan pop in for this one, but then again, yous don't play until tomorrow, don't yous? You must be pissed off that your game keeps getting cancelled against Dundee, by the way, fella. That shit sucks ass. 3-0 to Celtic for sure, and I'll pick up the winner on the National. Oh, hell yeah. Get the predictions in. If you get this one right, mate, you might as well throw everything, but put your house on it, why not? Boys are just walking out now, bear in mind, we'll be about a minute or two delayed, so understand that. Kind of sad, we know, but be more clinical. 1 or 2 before half time, and I think would be excellent, of course. Genuinely, I think it could just be a simple case of keep the fundamentals simple. Don't let them do anything offensively great, especially on set pieces. St Mirren's specialty is set pieces, for those that do not know. As long as we can keep them from getting down those wings, which is again why they have players like Tanzer and Blamono who can sprint down those wings and cause those problems. But for those that are just coming in, I should read the lineups one last time before we do get underway, because we will be kicking off relatively soon. But for those that haven't seen, in between the sticks for us, we got Joe Hart, our left back, good old Greg Taylor, with our right back being good old Alistair Johnston. Centre back pairings include Carter Vickers, and a return of the king in Novritsky. He's back in the lineup. Hatate, Awata and O'Reilly are our midfield 3, with Kuhn, Furuhashi and Yang starting as our front 3. St Mirren's lineup is very much the same as when we last played them, basically player for player, with Hemming in between the sticks. Taylor, Gogic and Fraser is their back 3, with Bomono, Bacchus, O'Hara, Boyd, Munson, Tanzer, and again Tanzer and Kilty will be the link-up play to watch. This little triangle here, keep an eye on them, but they've got Kilty and Olasanya, or Olasanya, I really don't know how to pronounce his name, I'm sorry, that's just, I'm not good at that, I'm Scottish, let me be. But yeah, by all accounts, this is a game we need to win. We need to win comfortably. We'll give this a wee refresh because we should be getting underway soon. Carter Vickers is wearing the captain armband for the day. We know the script. It's going to be the big yank to take it. Hopefully a very simple win for us. We would love to see it, but we know how this game goes. We'll give this a refresh because we'll probably have kicked off. We have indeed, but we've not kicked off on my screen, so do be well with that. Just watch the Leeds game. What happened in the Leeds game? Fill me in what's happened. After a good game, we'll drop points. I don't think so. I don't think we'll allow it to happen. The boys are singing You'll Never Walk Alone. The old gin there. Ah, that's class. Couple of things on the pitch, so that's love to see it. Rangers fans sitting Kennedy with coins in the main stand as well. Yeah, there was a fella that threw a bottle at O'Reilly. There was a lot of shit that happened. So the chances are yous will probably see what's happening on that. The other way, Callum. The other way. You'll be able to see what's happening on that screen a lot before me. So bear in mind, if there is a goal, try your best to limit the spoilers if you can. However, I'll understand if some of you get overexcited. Early goal, sick of having to wait 21 seconds for the opener. I know, shocking. Absolutely fucking despicable stuff right there. But yeah, we're working on it. Pushing our sub goal and stuff up as well. So if you want to help us out, that's the best way you can do that as well. But we are officially kicked off on this screen, so I'll do my best. Bear in mind, a little bit delayed in terms of what will happening. So straight away, we're actually threading it into open space, and there might be an early chance for us indeed, actually. Straight out towards, oh well, there we go. Yang's got it on the left hand side, kind of gets a, well, I mean, it was a mix between a whip cross and a half shot. Doesn't necessarily find anyone, but it could have been a very good start for us, and I'm not going to complain if the entire game is like that. St Mirren didn't look very convincing trying to defend it, so we take it where we can. Leeds lost 1-0 after being all over them for 7. Ah, fuck's sake. Rest in peace. But that is very much what Leeds do. Southampton checking in. We love to see you. How you doing, Joe? Nice to see you, my man. Well, St Mirren are dressed in... I'm not sure what you would call that. Is that red or pink? Because I'm tempted to say pink. You know what I mean? It's not exactly the normal one. I do apologise if you hear wind out there as well, by the way. We kind of usually go. Can you turn the music down a little? Of course, yeah. Give me a memento, my man. Honestly, I thought it was a lot lower than that, but there you go. Hopefully that fixes everything. It's played it towards the right hand side. Is there a run on for Kuhn? Straight away, he's trying to shimmy it, gets across. His man Tanzer isn't covering. Still going, the wee German. Lays it off. Not the greatest layoff I've ever seen. And there's a bit of a heavy contact. The other St Mirren player's gone down, and there might be a early card coming out. I'm not too sure. The referee stopped the play very quickly. Not sure if Carter Vickers caught his... Oh, Novritsky goes in, wins the ball. Yeah, I don't think there'll be anything too bad with that, to be honest. It's a toilet roll. Yeah, some fans in the corner for the Tifo. There was a bunch of stuff that they just kind of threw out onto the pitch. I think it's just the wind in the stadium that's obviously carrying it around. I don't think it was an intentional thing, but we ain't going to complain about it too much. There's Stephen Robertson. Probably, honestly, one of the more underrated managers. I think there's a lot of... I mean, I remember him more for his Motherwell stint. He was actually pretty good at Motherwell, to be honest. Don't you worry about it, Snitch, my man. Well, the Bhoys stayed down for treatment, so there's going to be a few minutes delay. I suppose that just works out for me. I can kind of just sit back and... What's happening, boys? Yeah. Basically, that's what it is, Liz. Bunch of things going all the way down is what it is. We love to see it. Thank you to the person who just subscribed. The goal for today is just the 1-2-15. We need 2 more subs and we've hit the sub goal for the day, so very, very cool if that can happen. There's Rod Stewart. We love to see it. He's up and on his feet. We love to see that. We don't love to, you know, we don't want any player to get injured or actually, you know, badly hurt. So ideally it's about keeping damage limitations. Hemmings is going to be the one to send this one forward, so it's a bit of an offensive approach for St Mirren. They might just be firing this into the box to see what happens. They do fire it into the box, but straight past everyone and out of... I mean, it was basically just fucking long rushy right there. Can't complain, but it is what it is. We get the ball and we can run forward with it. Here's Taylor back towards Novritsky. Carter Vickers runs it back up to the big pole. Let's see where he goes with this one. He'll need to try and settle in, especially after committing the early foul, because he'll probably be on a warning. Played back across. It's either Hart or Carter Vickers. I mean Hearts, but either one of them could have realistically went for that. Let's see where the American goes, the captain for the day. Let's see if he can take control. Does indeed do so, springs it in towards the midfield, and there's a run on there. Johnston decides to go central instead. Good pass as well. Awata, the greatest first touch. Does well to keep it under control, though. It's not great for Taylor, but again, wins it back. The first touches might not be great, but the second ones usually are. There's a few claims for a deflective handball there, but I don't think there was anything wrong with that. Natural body positioning and all that stuff, and it rolled back into Hemmings' arms anyway. It's not as if it was going to be too much of a problem. Played out towards the back. Boyd Munce has taken a really good touch there, actually. Awata's stayed on him, though. More than happy to play it back across towards his man. Gogic is kind of shouting at his defenders to tighten the line a little bit. There's a long ball forward that's gone through everyone, but there's no body there, green or white or red, to chase that one down. So we can kind of just simmer off. We're fine in that regard. We are absolutely fine. There's Carter Vickers playing it out from the back. Could be a quick one. I hope that we can play a quick one, because St Mirren didn't look switched on there, but took a bit too long. Ball over the top is on though. And out for a goal kick. Well, not a goal kick, sorry, a throw in. Could be worse. Let's see where we decide to go with this one. Taylor's got the ball. not the throw I would have gone with. It's just kind of opened it up for St Mirren to take the ball and go. Good touch as well, and they can break forward. Kelty's got the ball, rolls it out towards the right hand side, but Mono's not too happy with that one. And it just kind of bobbles off of Taylor. It should be another St Mirren throw in. And it probably will be another St Mirren throw in, we'll take it. This is kind of the start you were sort of expecting. St Mirren will kind of try and break out from the back, like I said. We just need to limit the chances where they have set pieces. Because if they have the ball and they're just passing it around the outside of the box, they're not going to be too much of a threat. It's a different story though if they can start to get, like, you know, central balls in, good crosses, and again those set piece opportunities usually have been the downfall for us in a lot of aspects. How you doing, Savage? Nice to see you, my man. Everybody's not happy with the toilet roll on the pitch. I love that. That's probably going to be the meme. That's a quick follow out from the back. Let's see where we go with this one. Carter Vickers. Going Kami. Plays it forward. Nice. Keep it moving, son. Gets it in his space. Here's a run. Good chance. Good fucking move as well if he could keep it in his feet. But for some reason it's just ping pong fucking central right now. I think Carter Vickers has had more touches of the ball than an entire front three at this point in time, but it's played out towards a big pole again, straight into Taylor, who tries to flick it on, but for the second time in quick succession doesn't do a good job with the pass. It's well one back from him. He's been bundled over about twice there. Referee says play on, so Celtic just say fuck you then, ref. Wins the ball back. There's another awkward 15. They've given a foul, I think, for St Mirren, or for us, I'm hoping one or the other. I mean, fair play to Yang, gets himself involved, he's brought it down, there's a couple of bounce arounds, yeah. Can't really complain with it, but it wasn't exactly the greatest idea. Hey then, Ben, nice to see you, mate. On a short break in Poland, well there you fucking go. Love to see that. Well, you've got a Polish representative for anyone that is watching from Poland. But listen to this as you walk about, you'll love to see it, my man. I'll try not to scream too much and make your ears bleed in public. The last thing I want you to do is I have to go into the fetal position when I scream too loud when we score, so I'll do my best to limit myself. But I'd love to see it. You enjoy your walk, my man. Well, they seem to be doing a thing from, I mean, if like there's a foul inside St Mirren's half, they're putting their goalkeeper on it. So they are looking for the offensive option, but like I said, set pieces, I think they know that's going to be the main route for them to get chances in this game. That's a really good tackle for Johnston. Not the greatest pass out from the back, to be honest, for Kuhn, and it's not even much better for Johnston either. It's getting a little bit dicey. Ball over the top, so Mirren will put some pressure on in some capacity. But again, there's just enough Celtic bodies back for there to be no real problems. That is the advantage of St Mirren's formation. They're never really going to have too much. Hey, to be fair, St Mirren's actually got a really nice stadium. Paisley Stadium's actually quite nice in real life, but honestly, Dens Park can fuck off, man. That pitch is, it's like arguably just as bad as Livingston's. It's like the worst version of a natural pitch. That's a great ball, actually. Chase that, my man. Chase the ball. Gets to it. Taylor, run, son. Eventually makes the right call and plays it forward, but it only took him about 15 fucking just straight up minutes. Let's go. Move the ball faster. That's a bit better, lads. That's not the ball over the top we were wanting, but for some reason Yang's decided to chase it anyway. Give him credit. Just burning your lungs for no reason, my man. Conserve your energy. It might come in use later on. That's a good head forward, actually, to be fair. Mono's trying to cause as many problems as it can. Good touchdown as well. Plays it in his space, and this is what we're talking about. Here's Kelty. Plays it in behind for St Mirren to chase. Carter Vickers puts his body in the way, gets in front of it. Should be a goal kick or a corner kick. I'm not too sure. Carter Vickers is... yeah, it was a goal kick. We'll have to see it. Johnston looking for that quick exchange out to the right hand side. Good touch and take from Kuhn. Manages to sidestep his man and keep it going forward. Now we have to run it with a bit more purpose, boys. Don't go backwards. This is kind of not what you want to do at 0-0. When you're 2-0 up, fair enough. When it's 0-0, no. Fuck off. Attack. Give them hell. Apparently Dundee are building a new stadium. I don't even think it's a new stadium they need, man. I think it's just literally a new pitch. Spend a couple of grand on a decent groundskeeper and you're fucking sorted. Oh yeah, he absolutely was, by the way. There was a couple of really good managers that we were looking at. Knutson was one of them. For some reason Nagelsmann was in there. Well, we had options and we ended up with Rodgers again. Yes. The last time you scream, honestly, my lungs have the capacity to do that to people. It's like a banshee scream. You'll hear it from miles away. How you doing, Ken? Nice to see you, my man. Hope you're well. He'll help you as well. Mother Nature's pissed off. Shut up. No way. Right, Carter Vickers plays it any space. There's a run. That's another bobble and bounce. We love to see it. Can that fuck off and all? Like, seriously. That's not what we want. Look, slack pass. You'll probably hear a lot of wind in the background. God's raging at me for some reason. What the fuck is your script, Bill? Played out towards the right hand side. Here's Carter Vickers. Run it, son. Actually, the smartest pass there. Goes back towards Nowitzki, but it opens up angles for the big pole to actually run in, and it's a great ball, and there could be a half chance for us. Played across. Here's Rio. Opens it up for Cooney to have a quick cross. Near post. Across. Good header away, to be fair. A really good header away. Can't actually take that away at all, to be honest. Steps in, could have been a good steal from Olasunya, but doesn't exactly deal with a good sidestep again. Carter Vickers is definitely the one having to be the most composed on the back line. It's a slightly slack back pass, but Hart's more than capable of dealing with it with no too much problem. Run it across, there's Carter Vickers, good shit my man, we run it. Nice for Nowitzki. At least he's the one that's doing the extended back passes. He's looking for those routes out more often than not. Livingston 1-0 up against Hearts. That does not surprise me in the slightest. That's the most Hearts thing I've heard. They've not had a comfortable few games. There's a, speaking of comfortable, they've pulled it back for something. I was like, was that a foul on us? So St Mirren were on the break there. They could have gone through. Hello from Toronto. We love to see that Canadian representation. That's where my lassie's from. We love to see it. Hell yeah, my man. Hell yeah. Would have taken Farkas out. A good manager, was just at the wrong team in the. Yeah, he wasn't really given the time of day at Gladbach, was he? He was just kind of left to rot. It was like Jurgen Klopp at Mainz. Like, yeah, he did a great job, but he just didn't have the tools at his disposal to have like a really good one. We are legends. We are everywhere. Exactly. It's known as a brigade for a reason. Let's go. That's, I mean, that was a lucky bounce, to be fair. St Mirren might be able to do something with this, and for some reason, no one's decided to mark him out. St Mirren player's gone down in the box, and I'll tell you what, the referee to just say, get up straight out the gate is what we love to see, and to be fair, the player does, so I think he knew he dived. But if that's simulation, where's a yellow card, my man? Oh yeah, that's straight up simulation. That was, honestly, more of a dive than Fabio's. And that was a dive, so... Here's Johnston, decides to take it, run it inside, good stuff, but we had... Stop going backwards. Going backwards does nothing. Only go backwards if it's necessary. There's a good pass out for Nowitzki. I'm liking the way the big poles just came into the team and settled down again, so we have to keep it composed and we should be fine. Here's a Rio. Rolls it back across for good old Johnston. Could decide to take a run inside here. If you want to take the run inside, opts not to. It's out in the end for Nicholas Kuhn. Good sidestep actually. Runs it in behind. Here's Johnston. Starting to play around them a little bit more. There could be a pass on here. Rio's prioritising safe. That's a great pass actually. Johnston into the box and deflected out. Corner kick. We love to see it. You like Falk, decent manager? I love to see it, to be fair. Yes, penalty. I don't think it is a penalty, to be fair, my man. Oh, bro, you don't tell me you're one of those people that believe fucking minimal contact requires penalty, even though there was barely any contact, man. They had to slow that shit down to like fucking 1 frame a second to see like the one tiny little bit. In a game, our counterpoint is literally every other foul. Is that a corner kick for us? It came after St Mirren play. Yeah, they got it right in the end. It is a corner kick for us. So I could see it come off his leg for here. It took them a second, but we got it. Matthias will step up. He'll throw it in at the fucking force of Zeus, and we'll score an absolute cracker. Ball towards the back stick, high up. Actually, a really good touch away, to be fair. It'll just mean we can set ourselves up. Bro, he kicked the air. Like, unless fucking Fabio Silva is a goddamn airbender, there is no way that's a penalty, my man. I don't give a shit how green tinted my specs are. They ain't blue tinted to that extent, bro. I've seen much more fucking abundant calls not given. That's all I will say to that. There are 3 things that are assured in life: death, taxes, and penalties. There we go. I mean, I'm just joshing with you, to be fair. That is what it is, to be fair. Football's football. It was a bit of a cringe way for you to get back into the game, but, I mean, at the end of the day, it only kind of brought you back a goal. Still had to score 2 more. That's the way to look at it. Oh, that's minted. Get up him. Go, Johnston. Run, my boy. Run, my boy. That was the worst touch I've ever seen. Why did you do the sexiest thing I'll ever witness and then follow it up with the fucking unsexiest thing? That's so sad. That could have been so nice. Fair enough, though. We'll love to see it. Decent. So we'll run into Johnston's foot after he won. Hey, it's been and done. Like I said, at the end of the season, if that's still a problem, if we're still, you know, if they win the league by the odd point, we can look back on it and then we can be like, pfft. But the title race is still very much in our hands. We just need to win every game, including the one against them at Celtic Park. They had to beat us, and they didn't. So it's not as if we're the ones that are under pressure going forward. That's a really good take in touch. But the thing about football is that you need to win everything that you can. Even these games, the games that should be easy on paper. That's a really good take in touch, but I think they pulled up for a foul on the kind of loose shoulder for Kilty there. Which they have done, fair enough. Rangers will win it at Celtic Park. Can you recall the last time you won at Celtic Park when it actually mattered? Because it ain't been for a while, said my man. It's not been for a good amount of time yet. Aberdeen are based for that, to be honest. VAR can go fuck itself, but it did help us in the last game as well, though, to be fair. Like, the way to look at it, there were 2 very soft penalty calls in that game. Celtic's was more of a penalty because at least it was a clear and obvious enough handball to be like, yeah. But Fabio Silva was trying to go for gold in the Olympics, if you get what I'm saying. There's a good sidestep, there's a good ball into the box, scored some back stick! Whoever the fuck defended that deserves a gold medal as his own, because that was a fucking salmon raising jump. Oh, he's stayed down as well. I think there's been some pretty nasty contact, either on the back of his head or the side of it. And he has stayed down. Yang's on his knees, but he's a lot more lucid. Tell you what, very good defensive block for the 42. Cannot fault it at all. How you doing, Mark? Nice to see you, my man. Sorry you've came in at the middle of a peak argument. It's one of those weird situations where the title is actually in both teams' own hands. Aye, do that, Kyle. That's the best way to put it. Most based Rangers fan right there. It is what it is, right? See, a draw, it wasn't a best or worst case scenario for either team. No one wanted to draw. I don't think any fan would have taken a draw at the start of the game. Either one would have took the win. But football's funny as fuck like that. It's just prolonging the agony for both sides because we still need to maintain perfect. You tell me, Keel, oh no, absolutely not, mate. If you go back and look through all my VODs, anytime we've had a dodgy penalty call, I've been the one guy to outright say that it's a dodgy penalty call. But I also call out dodgy penalties against us. And there's been a fair goddamn few this season. I will say. We do have another corner kick here. Matt O'Reilly's teeing up for it. Lays it short towards the German. Let's see where he goes. That's not exactly the touch of the season. That's laid out to the edge of the box. Rio Tati! Fuck. Blocked. We've seen it work so many times as well. That's unlucky. Johnston. They pulled it up for something. I don't know what's happened, but they've stopped play. I'm going to guess offside. I'm going to just hazard a guess and say offside. Jesus Christ, 100 people in here watching this stream, by the way, fuck's sake. He's got nothing better to do on a Saturday, lads. Just kidding. We love to see it, man. We love to see it. Yous are all very much appreciated. That's very kind. Thank yous for popping along and giving me the time of day. Good on Aberdeen. I mean, VAR's been a little harsh on every team this season. Every team's had their fair share of bad calls. But more teams have had some good ones go their way. I'd say Hearts have probably been the luckiest, but a toss-up between, I'd say, us and I would probably actually say Motherwell, because Motherwell have been on the end of some fucking howlers, by the way. That's a good bit of pressure facing Mirren, but we just kind of ping it after them and win ourselves a throw in. We'll love to see it. Come on this side. Well, we'll check in at the other games at half time. We're getting a little bit cramped into our own box here. Can you respectfully move that shit away? In the end. Oh, that could have been bad, but again, it's been pulled up for something. Referee's having a mare. He's just stopping play for the Hings. Oh, you don't need to worry about liking the stream and all that stuff. It's good for the algorithm. If you want to help us out, you can subscribe or you can join the Discord. It's called the Celtic FC Van Zone. You know the drill. There's people in chat that are in it. You can attest to how it is. I haven't been in it as active in the last week or two because I've been very tired, but we move. Due to the many changes, announcing it like a goddamn fucking loyal service. Due to the many changes in YouTube, I can't seem to share this stream. You don't need to worry if you can't, my man. It's, again, I'm not too fussed by that. Just give us a sub if you haven't, and if not, then you're here, and that's the best thing you can be. So I appreciate anyone that is. There's another break in play because that 42's gone down again. His leg has perished. Bomono is not in good nick right now by the looks of it. If that even is Bomono, I might have just been really racist and just identified. Again, I can't see his face, I just see the number and his skin colour. There he is. Aye, okay, it's all good then. He wasn't racist, let's go. It looks like they're going to be bringing on an early change. 23 minutes into the game. Because Rangers are our main pristine rivals, my man. Like, if you played against like, every team like you did against your rivals, then your rivals ain't your rivals. Yeah, Bomono's going to come off and it's going to be Strain coming on. Which is a bit of a shame because Bomono is actually having a relatively good game. He made a really good block, kind of caused some problems. Is that my phone? Not tripping balls. You often share it with our Facebook group. We'll love to see it. Bro, I ain't used Facebook in the longest of time. There's a drop ball to get this one back going again. And I'll tell you what, immediately Gogic is under pressure. Kyogo's on the chase, straight whipped out, and Celtic won the... Oh no, Johnston's decided to make a fucking big mistake. There could be a chance for St Mirren to break here. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Go away. Go away. Good. We take it. They don't do anything, we're fine. You can't find the... give me 2 seconds, my boy. I'll put a post... I usually have a mod that will do that, but he's literally at Celtic Park right now watching the game, so I'm not going to be like, yo man, stop doing what you're doing, send a link. I'll do it myself. You'll just need to give me a few minutes so I can put it up on the side. Due to the very terrible behaviour, they're being fined. Yeah, I've seen some of the fines that they're getting hit with. I think most of them are justified to an extent. But I'll get a little Discord link for this ready to go so you can join. I've not actually checked this in like a week or so. Boop. Invite people. Do this, do that, and then we can smack it straight in here. So if you want to join the Discord, that's the best place to go. I'm not sure if that's... I mean, it's the link that seems to work the best for us. You're more than welcome to join if you would like to do so, and you can go with some non-bias. I'm a Celtic fan channel, Sid! That's like asking Rangers TV to be like, oh, by the way, Celtic are playing absolutely amazing, by the way. Well, no offence, right? At least I'm a better commentator than whoever the fuck that fella is. Oh, that's a foul, surely. Yeah, I was going to say, man, he just bundled the man right over. You don't have to if you don't want to, Sid. It's a free country, it's not a it's not a dictator state, it's not forced upon you. You're more than welcome to sit here and enjoy the suffering until then, though. Oh yeah, tell you what, by the way, that could be a red card call. I mean, Yang's at least up and shaking his hand, but the yellow's the one that's been given. I think it's just because it's early in the game and the referees don't obviously want to cause too many problems. The SFA are a big club. Yeah, we are not in it. True. Oh, that's decent for Yang. Nearly gets it through there. There's a break for St Mirren. I tell you what, good break from St Mirren because they've opened up options for themselves straight out towards that right hand side, and there is the run. Losanya's going to try and make a run forward. He's got the ball there. He's kind of getting mucked out now. Ball into the box. It's deflected off a bunch of bodies, and I'll tell you what, St Mirren's best chance of the game there. Really good play from them. But none of them were really switched off on her when it came into the box. That's a little lacklustre for Kuhn as well, and he's giving the ball away. Boy Munce is more than happy to just collect it and say, yep, take the ball back, boys. Good. A little bit awkward. Anytime it goes into the midfield, it's just 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, just bouncing around. We'd love to see it played out from the back. There's Johnston going for that long, but I tell you what, great cut out, but it's opened up options. Great little back heel flick for Nicholas to keep it alive. That's probably going to be a foul because... Oh wait, he's not. The referee said no, let's go. Chance! O'Reilly! Block again. St Mirren putting bodies in the line. That's the second time we've put it into prime, just edge of the box territory to have a crack. This time it was Matthias, big Matthias O'Reilly. Couldn't quite do enough, but he did enough. Good save for the... Well, I was going to say good save for the keeper, but it was a good save for the defender, I should say. They're checking something though. What are they checking? I was going to say, it's like, even if it was a handball, like, the guy was just literally as naturally positioned as possible. Nothing would have been given there anyway. Nah, absolutely not. Matthias. Go on. O'Reilly, good feet, gets any space again. We've got it in the box, but we need to just take shots. Stop trying to hold it up, lads. Yous are not good at hold-up football. Have you not realised this? We're good at counter-attacking and quick passes. Stop doing that. We really do want a goal before half time. Ideally it would be the best case scenario, so if we can do that, fabulous. Pog, very cool, but conflict of interest. Just to see if VAR actually works. So make sure that make sure that's going for later on. There's a ball into the box. Keel, go fuck off, son. Big opportunity. I mean, in fairness, he was bump marked out of it by, I think, Gogic there. Not Gogic, wait a minute. Gogic does not have hair. The other one, why is his brain? Is my brain braining? It's not braining right now. I've forgotten his name entirely, but who cares? Hemmings is going to swing it out as far as he can. It's a gorgeous day for football though. Shame the pitch is covered in fucking toilet roll. Well, so Mirren have a throw in here. We're kind of getting close to the half an hour mark, just getting close, very, very close to half time now. We're about 2/3 of the way through the first half, so we want to kind of start to play a bit faster now. Try and kind of raise the stakes a little bit because, same as always, we're not really doing a lot when we get into the box. We've had balls into the box, we've had great touches in the box, but when it's came to actually getting shots on target, not so much. Because usually it's either a defender blocks it or they just don't shoot at all. Meanwhile, St Mirren have had one half chance, but at least they've taken that half chance, you know what I mean? They got in the break and caused some problems. So I guess there is that when you look at it. We just need to keep it composed. That's a good ball. Fucking hell, Carter. Don't let that one slip. Hart's gathered it. He can go again. That's more than fine. Got to keep on breaking and running into the box and maybe get a pen. Not necessarily, we're not looking for that. What we're kind of wanting, especially against this St Mirren that plays with the three at the back, we don't want to use that because it just seems a little scummy, especially when you're at home and you should be the stronger team. What we want to do is break in behind them and get those quick crosses in, those whip ones out towards the edge of the area. Because we're better when we can just take a touch and shoot rather than trying to hold it up in the box and cause some problems that are just never going to be there. So, it's circumstantial, boys, it's circumstantial. Rio had his shot pulled there as well. Not that the referee's going to notice that, boys. Of course he fucking wouldn't. Very much true, very much true. It's going to be swung forward by Hemmings. See where that one lands. Probably in a St Mirren head. It does indeed do so, but Carter Vickers says fuck you, fuck that, fuck everything, and just gets it to hell. We'll love to see it. Keep it up. Jesus Christ, man. 120 people in here, and we're not even half an hour into the game. That is insanely very good numbers. Thank you very much, everyone. Very cool. We've also hit the sub goal. I just realised that, by the way. We've already passed the 12-15. Very, very minted. Yes, I guess we'll set the new one to 12-20 then, if we can gain a couple more. Fabulous. Very, very cool. Thank you, everyone. That's why we do love this club. Let's go. There's Taylor. Let's see if he can shimmy it forward. Does indeed do so. Can't move it into space. Good taking touch from Ian. Not the greatest bounce out though. It's going to probably just be St Mirren's. Oh wait, it is a Celtic throw-in. I mean, the camera angle did not nice anyone there in particular, but it is a Celtic throw-in apparently. I am not complaining. How you doing, Tracy? We love to see it. Come on, the bodies. Hey, we do love that. We got a Paisley fan. We love to see it. What are you thinking of your team's performance so far then? Drop a like. Well, love to see it. Virtual. Hell yeah, my man. Hell yeah. Who stole Sid's rattle? I'm not too sure. He might have just left and done his own thing. Oh, wait. Bear with me a moment. Hello, my dear. I'm live, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to mute myself so you're not going to get woken up. My bad. Whoop. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. Well, we played it. Oh, that's a fucking big mistake. Go. Chase it. Chase it. Chase it. Chase it. Go. That's in. Kun. Fuck. There, we had an opportunity there, but it was a really bad pass. We've like 13 minutes to go, but we're still such a lie. Listen, we'll have Rangers fans pop into the stream over time and stuff just to kind of slip. Someone unsubscribed. Get him! Hunt him down. Nah, but I mean it's all good, genuinely. We're kind of vibing in that sense. I ain't worried in the slightest, boys. We just need to keep it going. 13 minutes. St Mirren are getting a lot more physical, let's say. And it's a surprise they've not had a yellow card brandished, at least for that one. Like they've had the one on strain and that's it. That is the extent of everything they've got. Nah, Kyle's one of the South ones, MK, my man. He might be a Rangers fan, but there actually are some good ones. We have a couple. There's, I mean, there's guys that's in the Discord and that as well. There's a couple of good fellas. We've got people from all over. I've just checked the little geographic thing. Like, again, yeah, a couple of people in Poland, a couple of people in Canada, a couple of people in Australia. Boys from all over. Most of these are Ireland and UK based, but that makes sense because it's not fucking obviously being streamed for some reason. I hate the watershed rules. Ball in towards the back stick. That could work out. Head it down, son. Bounces up and not water. Why can't you finish your shot, boys? I've seen this over and over again for the past half an hour. The ball falls primarily where it needs to, and then it's just shorted completely wide, man. The body's like the bucky. Aye. Can't you blame them, man, when you live in Paisley? What the fuck else is there to do? Seriously? You live in England but you're a Celtic fan? Well, you're the complete inverse of what most people in Scotland are, because most people in Scotland don't even watch football. I mean, the ones that do very much care about it, you can tell, you know, there's me. But they have an English person, or at least someone from England, support a Scottish team as their primary. Fair enough, MK. How you doing, Michael? What's happening, Kaz? I love that. I love to see you, man. So you've not been tuning in due to work out. Mate, you don't need to worry about that. It's not like a commitment thing when you subscribe. It's not like you have to be here every time. You're more than welcome to join whenever you can. But we'll love to see it, Michael. Hope you're well. That's a fucking bad cross. St Mirren had a half chance there. Like a really big half chance. Jesus Christ. Celtic win. That would be the best case scenario, Scott, my boy. If we can get that to work, then fabulous. But Hart had a bit of a moment there where he couldn't really catch the ball, so he just kind of pussy punts it as far out as possible. I mean, it's a good chance for St Mirren. They can go for the long throw. It's always an option. How you doing, JW? We'll love to see it. Hey, Boise36, good fucking name, my man. Thank you for the subscription. You'll be able to speak in literally less than a minute. We'll love to see it. Don't forget the Germany, oh god. Oh, there's a big chance for us. Into the box, into the box, into the box, goal. Run. Kuhn gets it. Ball in. Ah, fuck it. It's the same shit every time, boys. It's the same shit every time. If they could just take a touch and fire it, man, it'd be smashing. But for whatever reason, for whatever godly fucking reason, that's what we're doing. That's what we're dealing with. Shit's whack. Ball across. Here's a chance for St Mirren. They've got it into the area. There's a ball across the back for them. No one's came out to claim it. Boys, we have to put a block in of our own here. Like, lads, can you switch on? Maybe do some football. That would be fucking splendid. Played out towards the midfield space. Played in towards Boyd Munce. Good taking touch. It's not the greatest touch, but Strain's got it under control. One back by Celtic though in the end. Can we actually run with it this time? Got about 10 minutes to half time. We can do this, boys. Just one. I'm not asking for God. We're the famous Dardan army and we're off to Germany. Germany! I cannot wait for the Euros, boys. It's going to be very fucking good. No one is strong. Yeah. No sub goal needed. Oh shit, fucking hell, have we hit 12:20? Oh, we have hit 12:20. Balling. Right, 12:25 then, boys. Keep it pushing. Then we only need 25 more for the end of season sub goal. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Fandy. Very, very cool. If that's your name, it's Fand or Fandy, right? Please clarify, because I don't want you to say it wrong. Has a Celtic box. Oh my god. No way. Steal it, Mark. Use your Scottish roots and steal it. Steal it. Take it from his hands. Oh, hey, Dane Sid, you're back. What's happening, my man? Henrik Lawson. To be fair, if he was a lawyer, that would probably be his name, but I know you're talking about Lawson. Lawson was, yeah, hands down, probably. But it depends on what era of player or era of fan you ask, you should say. Because if you ask a kid, they'll probably say someone like a Moussa Dembele. Or like even a Matt O'Reilly kind of thing, but nah. That I've seen live, my personal favourite, Shunsuke Nakamura. I know he wasn't the best player, but my fucking god was he absolutely fantastic to watch. It's the reason why I love football. You've not watched the game? Have we been doing good? We've been doing okay, to be fair, Alfie, my man. We've been doing fairly alright. It's just the same problems that we usually have in games against teams that kind of play with a stacked midfield. Well, once we break them, we're getting it into the box, but because we don't want to cut it back, because there will be bodies there, we're just kind of popping half crosses in, and then if we do get it into the box, it's just really slack touches that are letting us down before we can set up to tee a shot. It's a mix of my first, middle and last names, I guess. Rhyme with bars, so just Fan then? Hell yeah, I love to see it. Sorry, I'm Scottish, so if there's just like a DE, I'm going to be like D or D. I love to see it. Well, welcome, my man. Hope you enjoy yourself here. Hang on, Saints. See, I mean, you're confusing me, my man, because the Saints are St Johnstone. Is St Johnstone playing at the same time? Are you supporting them alongside us? You know what I mean? Nah, the Saints are the buddies, my man. You know, like the weed smoker, the buds. Nakamura, man, that's just unnecessarily racist, my boy. Yeah, please don't say that. Do that shit again, you will be absolutely slam dunked on and then left to go. Nakamura to go, exactly that. That's the correct way to. That's the only acceptable response to hearing Nakamura. Absolute baller here, man. Come on, Ross County. That's if they ever get a game played, man. Jesus. Oh my god, there's a break. Go on, Kuhn. Run. Gets inside. Oh, that's a great challenge. Go on, get there first though. He does maintain it. Here's Matthias. Back into space. Go and take a shot. This is the problem. They try and do too much and then they fall over and then it's dumb as fuck. You take a touch and hit it. Rio should have done way more there and opted not to. It's a good cut out for Nowitzki again, but it's just going to bounce out for a St Mirren throw, and we should have had that. The Circle fans love to support any other time. They'll support any other time apart from in Scotland, yeah, to be fair. Watch the. I guarantee you, most Rangers fans will probably support England in the Euros. You'll have the occasional good ones, like I said. You'll have your Gazes and your Kyles and stuff like that, the ones that are relatively fine. But I mean, there you go. That's not true. Done said. That's the 2 strikes and you're out rule. Most of them, yeah. Quarter-Vickers. We do have about, I mean, give or take 3 minutes and then whatever's left of additional time. I'd imagine there'll be about 2 or 3 because there's not been too much stoppages, but there was the injury kind of in the 5th minute or so. So we'll kind of have to watch that. Chrissy Bottom. We'll have to. Oh, hi Chris. I haven't seen you in time. How you doing, my man? Hope you're well. There's a ball into the box for St Mirren, but that should. Yeah, I was going to say if Hart found a way to spill that would have been very interesting. I couldn't lace Henrik's boot off. Mate, I don't even think he can technically lace Kyogo's boots. Ida's a good player. He's done okay for us, you know what I mean, but impact player. That's kind of the role that he was brought in to do. That's good for Johnston. Roll it. Yes. Don't stand on the ball, Carter. I think this is Celtic's issue. We're just kind of playing like we're already 2-0 up. It's all well and good kind of having your shoulders drop and doing some side-to-side movements and stuff like that. Purely for the Naka goal, I do not fault it at all. I'm presuming that's why I just lost that sub. Cool. Very cool, mate. We're missing Rogic who can pop him from the edge. Not even a Rogic. See, just this season, David Turnbull. Right, we lost David Turnbull, and I tell you, he was a big factor for us. Especially in the first half, man. The first half we got absolutely... Like the first half of the season, I should say. Anyway, we got fucked over. No, you're allowed to have a laugh, Chrissy, my boy. You're just not allowed to be racist. You can't just say that Asian people eat dogs. it's just dumb as shit. I'll turn this down a little bit. Just so that she's allowed to do her own thing. There's Taylor being bundled over again, for fuck's sake. Every time I look away and then look back, someone's on the ground dying. How you doing, Colin? Nice to see you, my man. 1 shot and goal this half and at home fighting for a title. Kind of the theme, my man. Kind of the theme. Like, we have had half cracks, but it's always the same problem with us. We get into the box, then we dance around, refuse to shoot. But then again, to summarise our season, right, it's a tale of 2 halves. Right, we have 1 shit half, and then we have 1 half where we're actually a cohesive unit that can play the game. No, you do not need to apologise at all. Fucking hell, Virtual, mate. Jesus Christ, you're doing me a solid of anything, so I appreciate it. Claps and chat for my boy there. We don't tolerate that shit. You're allowed to have a laugh. You're allowed to be have a occasional joke about sectarianism, but just don't be racist for no fucking reason. That's dumb as hell. There's a break forward for St Mirren. He's gone down there. He's done well to hold up, and there is a chance for him. Fuck off. Be gone. Swung into the box. There's a few red shots in there, but nothing too severe to cause problems. Could have bounced out for anyone there, doesn't necessarily do so. Takes a side step, gets into space. That's good for St Mirren. This is a bit better from them. They're trying to end the half with a bit of sustainability, but Strange just kind of popped off his man and it's out for a throw-in. Not really sure how many added time, or how much added time there is. Anyone got the horse international? I don't know. I mean, if I just threw out 3 random words, what's the chances that there's probably a horse named that? Like the fucking Great Escape or something. They always have dumbass names. That's why I can't ever really watch the Nationals and things like that. I mean, I'm just not into horse racing, I guess. Never really understood it. I'm more of a car racing type. I like F1, NASCAR, those types of things. That's a good break. Run, run, go, 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 Yang, shit pass. It seems to be the theme. We do so well to break, get into the area where we make the right pass, and then the pass is fucking awful. Now here comes St Mirren. Half chance for them. Olisanya hits it as hard as he can and it's over the bar. Literally end to end right there. That's the first time we've seen the camera guy actually have to do his job and pan for once. 1 shot in 48 minutes is shit. No, it definitely is, Hash, man. I'm not complaining on that at all. But we've had the ball in the box more than I'd care to admit. That's the problem. Well, Brooks have had enough money off me recently, yes. What's the script with it? It was for a tifo that we had. And then just wind. I mean, you've probably heard the wind at points outside this half, so there was that, I guess. Not horrible. Half chance there. How's that a foul? Seriously. Lennon's a foul nowadays. Young is great with dribbling but terrible with passing. It's just that is the theme with Asian footballers as a whole. They're fundamentally taught how to be great on the ball, great positionally, but if you ask them to like do anything from like a non-dead ball scenario when it comes to like a cross or a shot, there's like a 50% chance it just goes wherever it wants. You know what I mean? It's like that old stereotype with like English strikers, how they're literally just good for heading and that's about it. So nah, there's a couple of players that break that bend. Give St Mirren their due. They've ended the first half stronger at the very least. They're giving it a crack, so fair play, credit where it's due to them. Has Gale go on? He absolutely has. If you're struggling to hear me, my man, just turn the microphone up or whatever. I mean, but as everyone else having issues? I'm not too sure. I mean, I hope I sound fine to everyone else. Played out towards the right hand side. Maybe there is one last crack before this half is out. Here's Johnston. Half chance into the box. It's just going to be taken and pipped away. Maybe it could be one back actually, and it is. Boys, this would be perfect. If you were to score right now, things would be very Gucci for me. Played out towards the right hand side again. Let's see where we go with it. Shinji Kagawa would have had a differing opinion on that there. To be fair, yeah. I mean, you had a couple of players, like even goalkeepers. Does anyone remember a keeper by the name of Sato? His outplay was amazing. Out towards the left hand side, there might be a last chance or a last throw of the dice here, but there's only 5 seconds left in the half. So I don't really see anything happening in that sense. And that very much is the script. Half time here, that is it for now. It's not a bad half by most standards, but when you consider the fact that we've had a lot of the ball and most of it in their area, we've done fuck all in the attacking premise. Like if this is how we played against Rangers, we would have lost. Right, I'll say that as clear as day. That shit is. Oh, it was a tifo, my boy. Basically, it was like a Green Brigade tifo. After it, they kind of threw some things up into the air, and because of the wind, it just kind of went the wrong way onto the pitch instead. So, yeah, a bit of a dumb moment, but I mean, it's not horrible. They've kind of got most of the big ones off, but you've seen it at points in the game where they're like floating above players' heads, like pure doing like figure eights and shit. I know, I'm not saying that, but like again, he's not saying it because he's culturally inclined, is he? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he wasn't saying that with the sense that, oh yeah, no, like, he's not like thinking about like a Kowloon dish or whatever. Nah, man, he was just saying that to spite a specific race. Yeah, it wasn't a big tifo, my man. It was literally just like, you'll see if you go into Twitter, you'll probably see the pictures. It was literally just a stand thought. I mean, maybe Flash actually. I'll give Flash a message now because he's at the game. I could ask him to send some pictures if he has some, and if he does, I'll pull them up and put them in that little box down there so you can get a gander. Give me a moment. We'll see if we can go. Same problem as usual. Just missing too many opportunities. You're spot on there. See, before we switch back to this screen though, what I want to quickly do is check the other games, see what's happening. Killie are 1-0 up against the Saints, so that makes sense, and every other game's goalless, so there has been 1 goal between 4 games. Fair play to Motherwell for keeping Hibs quiet though, because they're both kind of in the same actual kind of area. I mean, neither of them. Hibs need to win this game, let's be honest, and Dundee probably need to win theirs, but we obviously know what's happening. That one. Aberdeen's 0-0 as well. Fucking hell, by the way, I just realised there's a whole other game going on, and that game's got goals. Stephen Kelly with a brace, and then you've got Grant Oda, Devon and Lawrence Shanklin with a penalty. Like I said, Hearts have had a lot of penalty calls this season. I basically just confirmed that shit in real time. Fair play to Livy for trying to give it a go, but I don't see them winning, to be honest. But the one that matters, the one that we're watching, yeah, only the one shot apparently, but there has definitely been 2 shots, because Hatate had the block shot, and then O'Reilly had the block shot, so Google's just talking shit. Livy were 2-0 up at Hearts and collapsed, Jesus Christ. I knew they'd scored first, but I didn't know they were 2-0 to the good and then fucking bottled it that up. That is insane. Can I say, with all due respect, man, I've seen some of the Union Bears tifos, and to be honest with you, I've seen better jobs for the fucking Motherwell Ultras. It's like, you have had some good tifos, but we've had some of the best tifos. Like, there will ever be. You know what I mean? Like, all I'm saying, end of the 2016-17 season, that tifo, the one for the Lisbon Lions, easily the best tifo that's ever been put up in Scotland, full stop. 4-2 as well. Honestly, like, fair play to Hearts for growing back into the game, but what the fuck, man? Did Livy just score 2 goals and then, like, oh, we've scored goals for once, we can sit in and defend. Whoa. But aye, that's all those ones talk. So we can go back onto this screen for now. Come on, let's win, let's go. That's the ideal, man. That's what we're hoping for. Same name as me, we'll love to see it. Oh, legendary name. But aye, so far so good. I mean, we've absolutely decimated the sub goal. I mean, the goal was like fucking like 12-15. We're absolutely cruising through that. You name me one tifo that the Union Bears have done that have been even close to one of ours. Like, if Celtic, if you were to go like head to head competition wise, the only thing Rangers maybe do a bit more is flares. That's it. And it's just because it's much easier to get access to blue and red flares because those are natural pigments of sulphur, man. Like, green flares cost way more and you still see a good amount of them. Yeah, like, I'd say they're better with projectiles. You watch County beat Livy, they were shocking. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, Livingston are just shocking by nature. They're just shit in general. So you have to look at it like that, I suppose. Although I'll turn that, because I know you can't really hear me that much. Hello. I just want to check in, see if you're alive. I mean, do you want to say hello to everyone? I'm in the middle of doing something right now, so like, things are happening, So for those that don't know, there's if you hear noise in the background, that's just it's my ass. So still laughing at the Dublin bus tifo. We love to see it. The best thing the Bears done was the flares down at the Clyde. That was impressive. On it, yeah. Do you know what? Actually, I might give you that, to be fair, because like, again, I don't spite good displays. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen some good displays for like even Manchester United. Right, I'm a Liverpool fan. If you're picking an English club, Man United have had some absolutely insane tifos. I still remember the one for 2005 because I watched that game and it was the Red Devils one. When it had like obviously the mascot of the badge and it had like the kind of trident piercing into the ground kind of thing, and it was actually like, is that your not? No, Jesus Christ, that's not my mom, man. She ain't Canadian, first of all. If my mom was Canadian, do you think I'd sound like this? It's like, no, that's my girl, that's my bird. You box the 2 Bob Rockets. I see that shit every bonfire night, that ain't special. We were 8 points clear with our reserve team, holy shit, yeah. One to Gustav Lagerbielke, he got the winning goal against Feyenoord and disappeared. Mostly player time disagreements, like there was a whole spat that was kind of notorious back in January, but Lagerbielke was like, yo, I want more minutes. And then it just didn't work out. You know what I mean? But to be fair, hard to argue against it, because when you look at it, Got people saying hello. Yeah, she's still very much like, again, anyone that is in Canada can probably attest to this. It's very early there, so it's, she's just like, she just sits after the side while I do this. I love this here. But in terms of what we need to change for the second half, what are you thinking substitution wise? In fact, hold on, this is probably a better idea because I'm curious to see if people think the way I'm thinking or not. I'm going to smack a poll up, very temporary one, just for a minute or so, because I'm going to ask what change you think should be made. Right, just I'll put changes, like 1 change, 2 changes, or 3 plus changes. What do you think we need to do for the start of the second half, boys? Throw your things down. Let's see what we've got. Because I am genuinely curious to see how this one works out. Because I'm thinking 2 changes. I'm thinking, first of all, get a winger on that isn't, no disrespect to Yang, but he isn't doing what he needs to do. Take him off and bring Maeda on. In fact, who are the bench options? I should check that first. Is Maeda, is he fit enough? First of all. Oh. We'll put Palmer on then. Aye, Palmer, that will do. Get Palmer on, that works for me. Get maybe McGregor on at some point for Tomoki because he's been quite quiet too. And those 2 changes do me fine. Honestly, those 2 changes would work spiffingly. Very recent, very recent, Liz. It's an old flame, let's say. Talking over recent times, so yeah, I mean, if there is any lassies watching and they're interested in me in that way, I got someone better. So, but yeah, to be fair, if you ever actually seen what my lassie looks like, you'd be very surprised that I was able to pull her. So, you've got that, to be fair. That's why I talk a lot about going over to Canada. It's not just like a pipe dream kind of thing, you know, there's reasons to go. It's like a bit blacklisted now. He's hardly a worse player than Liam Scales. I think it's more to do with the fact someone either just fell at their flat or threw something really heavy out their flat, because that was a loud bang. But for me personally, I think we just need to switch up a couple of the basic fundamentals. You know what I mean? Like Lagerbielke, he can be a good impact player as well, but I think for this game, Navritsky hasn't done anything wrong. You know, Carter Vickers has been quiet, but he's not done anything wrong in that sense either, so it's just keeping it content. Chaos, my man. Absolute chaos. Changes need to be made, yeah. Honestly, for me, McGregor, get him on. That makes sense. It's good enough change. Get Palmer on. Take him. Yeah, I would say for Yang, honestly, unless they put Yang on the right-hand side and let him be a bit more creative with his off-the-ball runs, because it's hard to say who's been worse between him and Nicholas Kuhn. Like, they've both been meh. Like, even Kyogo's been fairly quiet, but at least he's been involved in some of the plays, tried to do the occasional thing, I guess. Fly over in your maple leaf magic carpet. If they only existed. Nah, the plan's to go over and visit at some point, my boys. So we're not here to talk about my fucking my personal life, respectfully. We're here to talk about Celtic goddamn Football Club, the greatest team there ever was and will be. Anything else doesn't matter at this point, as Virtual says. It's like, what the fuck is this devolved into? Exactly. So we keep it with the theme, boys. Yeah, it's like, I think there's someone for the top of the flat that's just throwing bucky bottles down to the ground or something, man. You can hear them smash. Bro. Right, let me end this poll and see what people are saying, because I think 2 changes makes the most sense. That's kind of where I'm going with it, but I want to see how everyone else kind of approaches it. Yeah, but there are very few that are saying just the 1 change. Everyone's saying get a good amount of get a good amount of bodies into the box, get a good amount of changes in. I think that makes sense, honestly. I think 2 is the right number, because if we bring on McGregor, captain, establishes dominance in the midfield and gets that command line back, and if we bring Palmer on, we've got someone who can cross the ball. Which fundamentally, if that's the game plan that we seem to be going with, because Rodgers hasn't done too much to differ from the tactics since the very start of the game, it makes sense to bring on someone that can actually cross the fucking ball. Palmer, at the very least, can do that, so... yeah. For real, my man. Couldn't put it better myself. When you live in the council areas, that shit ain't anything new, to be honest. It is what it is. What the fuck are you talking about, MK? If you make her create your own OnlyFans, you could raise some money for the Celtic, for your team. Aye, I'm sure I'm well. Aye. We're going to pay for fucking, I don't know, Lionel Messi for a year with my fucking porn wages. That makes so much sense. Like, what are you talking about? You could put a gun to my head and I'd say no to that shit. Even if it was for Celtic Football Goddamn Club. I don't know what that means, my man. That's just a name to me. Respectfully, Doris. The saying I should be getting ready to go soon. I don't like that they've got the fucking cameras trained to Ralston and Forest though. If their change is to bring on Forest, I will be very, very sad. Shut up, Kyle. Don't give me business ideas. Is that a joint you're smoking? Yes, it is. I mean, no, it's not. It absolutely is not a joint. It 100% is not a joint in any way, shape or form. I tell you what, man, if I could own Celtic goddamn football club, I would make that shit run like a tight ship. We'd be winning the Champions League in 5 years, man. If you gave me the same type of money that looked like it, bro, 100 million just in transfer spending? Nah. Respectfully, I'd kick ass in that regard. I love how the groundskeeper, I think they're taking an extra couple of minutes just to get all the shit off the pitch. Because we should have came out about 2 minutes ago. But yeah, they've kind of delayed it a little bit. The sprinklers are on. There's a poor fella trying to pick up fucking toilet roll scraps while water's getting blasted into his face. Oh, wee man better be getting a pay rise for that one. Oh yeah, no, honestly mate, I bagged a beaut. That's the best way to put it. Again, I ain't going to touch on it too much, but I did very much indeed. I mean, I'm alright looking in my own way, but she is next goddamn level. We've known each other for a while. We used to date before, so that's all I'll say to that. We don't promote drugs on this channel, we just take them. Exactly. Yes, sir. Don't do what I do because you'll end up like a fucking crackhead. I have a pass, man. There's a reason I would. I can assure you she isn't a sugar mom. I think they just put them on to hang up the pitch, to be fair. I mean, it makes sense actually, because it might dissolve some of the paper as well. Like, fuck it, get rid of it any means necessary. Oh mate, there's love always for someone. Like I said, my fucking mate, if I could sit you down and explain my past when it comes to fucking relationships, it is very, very minimal. You could write a 2-sentence statement and that would be the case of it. I am very much alone. I was very much alone until recently. Saying I've started, let's get this here. So they've got some changes coming on the other St Mirren, getting their boys out. I don't see any changes at face value. Yang's still on the pitch, Kuhn's still on the pitch as well. Looks like there is a change for St Mirren. Only the one, Scott Tanser's coming off and Brown's coming on, so those are the changes in that sense. I think they're taking the piss out of Dundee with the sprinklers. Just to flex. This is what you should have. Go back to this screen because we are just about to go underway. Having gained 2 more subs this half, then we've absolutely fucking popped off, man. We broke the sub goal by like 2 times, so bellissimo. But St Mirren do get the ball rolling, and we are going for the win here. We need to start fast, we need to start with presence, and we need to fucking score. Like, do not leave this shit until the 75th, 80th minute, because if it gets to that point and it's still 0-0, St Mirren will feel like they can take something. And at this point in the season, every single point matters. There is no excuse. If you fuck it up for here, you've handed Rangers the title, so don't. Ball over the top, and immediately Kyogo's looking to open up some space and lines in behind here. Good ball, takes a deflection. Kyogo runs ahead of it just to buy it out for a good old-fashioned corner kick. Well, in the words of our great manager, we need to show a bit more character. If we don't show character, we're not going to win the game. So show some balls, boys. Show some balls. Let's get some fucking good stuff going. At least a couple more shots on target, and we should be fine. But we know how it goes. We know how it goes. I have faith. We push, we win. We don't fuck this up, it goes out towards the back line. Here's Nowitzki. Rio Atai spreads the play across, could have options here, there might be a place. Played out towards the left hand side, could go in here, nice from Yang. Played out towards the back stick, that's actually really good. Oh, we can do something with this, into the box. It's the one time we're going into the box made more sense, and instead Taylor just kind of picks it off the outside of Strain and then just gives the ball away for some reason. How the fuck is that? So, I was going to say, how's that a St Mirren throwing? Fair enough. They get that, I guess. Well, it's not a good thing when there hasn't been a single shot on target this game. They've just talked about that there. It's like, yeah, at the very least we'd like to see a bit more. Takes an awkward bobble. Carter Vickers is more than happy to just stand in front of his man. We can maybe make a break forward with it. Played out towards the right hand side. There's a good break. Here's Kuhn. Run with it, son. Side steps into his man. Gets a ball across, although it's a good block in fairness. And there's a St Mirren player that stayed down. It's their number 11. I think it's Kilty. Yeah, Kilty's down. Oh shit. How high up am I? Honestly, not that high up at all. A couple of goddamn floors, but because I live in an area that's on a hill and then it's a flat on top of a hill, it's very hilly, so there is very little trees surrounding us to block any wind. They're just making sure Kilty's good. They're checking out his leg. I think it's his ankle or something. On the mid deck, yes. We can tell who Chris is rooting for, can't you blame him? I'm a lonely loner. What are they looking at here exactly? What actually happened to Kilty? Oh, right, yeah, I can get that, to be fair. He kind of landed weird. Carter Vickers didn't do anything wrong, so there's no foul. He just kind of stood his ground. But they've got Kilty off to the side for now. Yeah, Matthias plays it short, Kuhn, out towards the edge of the area. Good touch for the big Dane, let's go. Cross it. Does cross it. Chance! And Kyogo should have left it. He should have left it because Carter Vickers was right there. Big fucking chance. Massive chance. Kyogo was offside as well, and I think that's what Carter Vickers is trying to point out to him. Is like, you wouldn't have done anything there. Oh, that is a bastard, man. That is a bastard. It was a good opportunity though. Really decent opportunity. We should have done more with it. They've eventually got Kilty up and off. I ain't too happy with that in the slightest. I mean, at least it was a shot, you know what I mean? It wasn't on target or anything. It's the same fucking theme as always. They've got another change coming on. Who is that? That's their 24. I don't know who that is. Jameson. Okay, Jameson's on for Kilty. So we'll have to see it. Broke the sub goal by miles. I know, we're absolutely cantering, my man. Absolutely cantering. Oh shit, Staffy, you're saying there's a goal? Well, I'm about a minute and a half, 2 minutes behind, so I'll confer for you in a minute. I'm not too sure. I don't see anything happening as of now. It's a good ball out from the back for St Mirren. It could actually be a chance for St Mirren, to be honest, because they're breaking forward with space. Looking for routes into the box. Good sidestep. They could go for a cross, although Taylor's just going to throw himself in the way for some reason. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I was going to say very, very stupid. So Celtic should bring back Job. Should bring back Dropper, yeah. No fucking way. We'll love to see it. Well, there's a breakout from the back. Johnston to Carter Vickers. There's another fucking bin bag just flying across the pitch. We love to see it. I don't know why I focused on that more than anything else, but here is Taylor. Generally not sure if there is a goal or not. This is the thing about having to stream with a delayed one. I can't tell until something does actually happen. It's played out towards the right hand side. We do have a chance here. Half chance anyway. St Mirren don't cover their man. Played out towards the middle of the area. Here's Rio attacking with all the space in the world. Rio! The fucking Superman for Japan. We love to fucking see it, boys. We love to see it. Game might be fucking over already with that. 6 minutes into the second half and we fucking bapped it in. And I'll tell you what, by the way, for the first shot on target, that is a cracker. And like I said, that's all we needed to do. Just get it out to the edge of the box, take a touch and fire it. Rio takes the lesson to heart and he absolutely thunders it in straight. And that's very similar to the one that we scored against St Mirren the last time. Just, yeah, solid first touch to set him. Oh, lovely Trivela, by the way. Like, he knew he was going to get closed down if he didn't take that shot as quick as possible. So just bang on the Trivela, straight up over the keeper. Hemmings can't do shit. Get it up him. We'll love to see it. We've got ourselves a goal, boys. We push and we fucking win for this point. We do not let it slip, because see if we do, problems. Very much problems. But I've got an idea. I can probably just sit you there, right? There we go. It's a decent start by all accounts. We said we needed a very solid. There's another big ass trailer across the pitch. God damn it. But yes, boys, 1-0. We keep it going. Well, Kyle, your predictions on, my man. Like I said, 1-0 or 2-0 is what I was going for as well. So, hey, so far so good. We said we needed a goal. We got a goal. Now we just simply can't let them get into the game. Excelente is exactly the best way to put it, to be fair. Just one of those mafia bosses. Hey, that's splendid. That's exactly what we needed right now. That was a good run. That was a good break. We could be in for a second here if the ball gets played out quicker. Although, oh my god, there is a chance. Run. There's so many streaker things that are in fucking the play here. Played out, shot, blocked away by Gogic, headed up and clear, and it should just bounce out for a Celtic throw in. You can tell the wind's playing up on that one. The toilet roll is indeed back at full goddamn pelt. Played in behind, there's a break for us. Is it across the box? Should be a second. How the fuck? No, respectfully, get Yang off the pitch. The man just literally forgot how to shoot. There was a big opportunity for 2 goals in about 3 minutes there, and instead he just decides to completely whiffle ball it. I don't mind the occasional miss hit, but you just missed entirely. Ball's back out towards the right hand side though. Here's Kuhn again. Sidesteps it, could lay it off for Johnston, goes inside instead, has another half crack, takes a bounce out for a corner kick. We'll take that. Much better. We're playing with a lot more purpose. Yeah, Yang really should have put that one in the back of the net without a moment of hesitation, but he didn't because it's Yang. Like I said, it's the kind of trait of Asian strike. Oh my god, look, one of those toilet roll things is stuck in one of the... Who's that stuck on? Is that stuck on Yang? They need to stop the play at some point because this is getting quite fucking bad now. Played out towards the right hand side. Like there's players getting trapped in it and everything now. It's literally congregating around the 6-yard line and everything. It's literally spinning like a wee vortex. No way. That was stopped for a foul in the end. The Yang Tang kipper bang, aye. Toilet roll is appropriate as we've been playing shite all season. Jesus Christ, man, yous are quick with it. Some of you should be commentators, what the fuck? This is just an entire... I mean, it's a big switch up for the first half. We've done a lot more in like the few minutes for the start of the second half than we did in the entire first 45. That's insane when you look at it like that. Oh my god. Good tackle. Yes. Get it up him. Well, that Jameson doesn't look too happy, but why should you be? You're 1-0 down at probably one of the toughest places to go in Scotland to get a result. Played back 1-2 between Yang and Taylor. Simple, we love to see it. As long as we can keep it on the ground and effective, we're fine. Played out again, here's Hart. Nice. Simple, could just keep it on the deck. Does indeed do so, we can run it forward. What's right with Yang? He's not had a horrible game, he's just, like I said, like you could take your pick about who's been worse between him and Kuhn. Like Kuhn's at least grown into the second half, like he's getting involved in the play and causing chances. Yang really had a golden opportunity. He's done well to win the ball back there. That's a good pass from him, good 1-2, still has it. Brilliant fucking pass, he's redeemed himself there. Kyogo with a half crack, bounces up and off. A little bit better from us at the very least. St Mirren seem to be a little bit more panicked than usual. Should just be a throw-in for us, we'll take that. The pork roll tornadoes. Why isn't that? That'll probably be the name of some fucking like American hockey like 3rd division team, you know what I mean? Welcome to the pork roll tornadoes. That type of thing, you know what I mean? Hell yeah though. No complaining at all. There's a pass out from Hart. Let's see where we go with this. Well, I'm complaining in any way, but we should play a little faster from this point, right? Like, I'd like to see a bit more speed on the move. The fact that we're not doing that's a little confusing. Nice, run it. Could be worse, but you need to move a bit faster than that, man. Gets out of space in the end. Could be worse. There we go. I love that palm on for Yang. I think that might be the correct change, to be honest. We've just gone past the 58th minute on my screen, so bear with me on that. If Palmer comes on, I fancy a goal from him. Yeah, for real. Well, I'll sit you back down here. I may just turn that down as low as possible. Gang. That's a good claim for Hemmings, to be fair. If he wants to keep it simple, he can, but we've not got too much time, as I was going to say, was that freezing or what? Oh, how you doing, guys? Nice to see you, my man. If you just popped in. You see what Michael came up with, that's just part. There we go, we'll have to see it then. I'm just getting a lot of lag right now, it's kind of taking a... Why is it... Okay, I'm getting a lot of lag right now for no reason. Well, St Mirren are doing their best to stifle it out. That's a lovely pass for St Mirren, to be fair. They could be in behind, ball whipped across. Their 17's in behind to have a crack, takes a bounce up, awkward. Navritsky doesn't really get it clear and then doesn't do much better at the second time. Kind of spun away and St Mirren get a minor reprieve. Ball's whipped forward again, but straight into the path of a Celtic shot. And I'll tell you what, St Mirren have too many bodies forward, but Taylor's so fucking bad at football that he has 4 attempts to get it away for his man and fails every time. Useless. Absolutely goddamn fucking useless. Could have been bad for Navritsky there, he should have done a little bit better in that sense. Rick Grimes, no way, goal. Wait, oh shit, is it 2-0? People are saying 2-0. Oh, hold on. Hold on, here's Kuhn, takes a run at his man, steps inside. Rolled across, is there an option here? Played out towards. Ball in, high up. Kyogo's free! And this literal smallest man on the pitch decides he's going to score a header, despite having all the chances with the chat. Oh, that is fucking excellent, by the way. Boys, boys, boys. Guess what? It's game over. Get it round them. The Paisley boys can go home and suck on their little... I mean... Actually, I can't really say shit, to be fair. I don't actually mind St Mirren that much. They're an alright wee team, but... Still, they can go and fuck themselves. Let's go, boys! That's how you put a game to bed. Lovely ball in for Johnston, by the way. Like I said, it's that Canadian connection. Every time that boy gets a cross in, it's usually good. Solid ball in for him. And the Montreal man makes sure that it's found perfectly. Brilliant header for the fucking... Oh, that's superb for Kyogo. And I'll tell you what, it's the effect of the Asian persuasion today. Hatate with an absolute belter with a Trivela, showing the technical side. Kyogo heading it in past the goalkeeper, showing the brutal and effective clinical finishing side. We love to see it, boys. 15 minutes into the second half, and like I said at the end of the first, we always have a tale of two halves. We always have one that's really shit and then one that's really good, and this is the half that's really good. So yes, we push on now. Maybe it is just a case of start searching for extra goals for goal difference, but we move. Who won the national? I do not care. I have no idea. Someone can probably tell you. Who won the national, guys? Out of curiosity. You seen the Hatate dive? What one are you talking about, my man? Are you talking about the only thing Hatate's done this game is score an absolute wonder goal? There was a St Mirren player that tried to dive in the first half, if that's the one you're talking about. Oh, nice to see you, and I just noticed you came in there as well. There's a whip ball in for St Mirren. Just going to bounce up and straight into the hands of Joe Hart. We'd love to see it. How much does it cost? I mean, to be fair, if Gaz tells you, you would hear it straight for the horse's mouth. Hey, got him, got him. Please don't unsubscribe for that. I know it was bad, but please don't. There's a place out to... Okay, right, that's not actually the worst idea. I thought he was going to go straight for it from the set piece, but we played it back, and I think that's kind of confused St Mirren because they've had to slowly set their shape out again. They were really prepared for a long ball into the ball. I am Maximus Decimus Meridius. Jesus Christ. We're pulling out all the film references here. I love it. Jesus Christ. We got Kyogo, he is pure class. We've got Yang, and he can't pass. It doesn't matter, cause we're winning the league and they can suck on it. Go, run! Run! There's a chance. Big chance for 3. Never fucking mind. Never mind. That was horrible. Why did you try and pass like that, my man? That was just woeful on all fronts. There was a really big fucking opportunity for us to break in behind there, but instead, we decided not to do that. Although there's Liam Scales getting warmed up. Or is that Welsh? Or am I... No, it is Welsh. 57, it is Welsh, isn't it? It is. Well, there you go, Stephen Welsh. Still 4-2 between Hearts and Livingston. Hell yeah. Maximus won the national. Hell yeah. How you doing, Ian? Nice to see you, man. Harry from Alabama, all the best, pal, and hello at you as well, my man. Hope you're good, hope everyone's well. Hope you and your lass are okay, my man. 2 pence for South Coast tomorrow, will be on the odds on now. What's the crack with this stream? Life, my man, we're just vibing, enjoying ourselves. I mean, it's a chill stream, got the casual 100 viewers. I ain't complaining at all, very cool. Just ask your thought on that. I can't say I've seen it, my man. Honestly, I don't know if I just missed it when I was talking about something else, or if that was from like an earlier game. If it's from this one, I can't honestly recall. There's a ball into the back post. By the way, that's got over everyone. Welsh did get there. Another big opportunities passed right there. Fucking hell, man. We could have been 4 up. Still have it though. Taylor has a half crack. Spilled by the keeper. It's still in play. Whipped across with way too much power. And eventually Hemmings will get out. He doesn't really claim it as well. Punts it. Just kind of punches it awkwardly. Celtic still have it. Laid off. Good chance for us into the box again. Yang, good shot this time. It's blocked out. Or was it Kyogo that made the run in behind? I'm not too sure. But there was an interlink between the two Asians. I think it was Furuhashi that might have got in behind. It was a good save for Hemmings in the end. I love it, Brussels. Oh my god, we got Belgians in here too now as well. Love to see it, man. Straight back at you. How you doing, Arthur? Just walked up the bus stop. But it's not when I left the house. Oh, Jesus Christ, Joe. You're tining. Rip. My boy. Who cares? Who cares that one of the national winners puts on sunglasses, walks off into the sunset? Hell yeah, man. Oh, big chances, man. There's definitely a real opportunity on the cards to get a third. 100%, lads. Like, it is 100% doable. We just need to keep it stable, no dumb shit, and we should be fine. Oh no, there's the tornado debris of fucking shit again. It's a lot more of a vibe. English, not Belgian, but you're like from Brussels, fair enough. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realise that the first time round. When Welsh heads that back, it's not the keeper that clears it, it kind of comes off the post. Bruh. Yes. Post on the jet. I'll check it out after the game, guys, my man. Oh, there's a loose ball. Speaking of, Atati does well to recover that one, but not to the extent he probably would have liked, to be honest. Got Bawasi taking a bong on the other side of this, we'll love to see it. We are 67 minutes into the game for those that are curious. If you want to know how far behind I'm usually by about 3 or... I mean, it usually is by about 2 minutes with stream delay, but because this one has to be acquired through illegal means. In fairness to the referee, he hasn't fucked up too much today. I mean, just the occasional eyebrow raiser, but for the most part, there's been no major decisions to really test them, so to speak. Your scales. Fair enough, man. There's a ball into the box, another big chance and another good block, to be fair. I think that one was I think it was Jameson that got there first. Just ahead of his man as well. That was a big fucking touch away. Give credit to St Mirren where it's due. They might not have done a lot right in the offensive front, but defensively they've not been bad. It's taken 2 really well worked goals to score against them. Could have had a lot more. Awata spreads it back across. Here's Taylor. Good touch. Gets it into space. Young's going to just leave a leg in, and the half chance that we got something from it. But St Mirren decide to take the ball forward and make it a 3v4. But Welsh, who's just on the pitch, respectfully says fuck off. And the Coatbridge kid gets it clear. I love that he's from where I'm from. I've met that man many a times. Ball out for the back. Let's see where we go with this one. Here's Rio. Looking for that incisive pass, and it's a belter as well, might I add, because it's just broken the St Mirren line wide open. Here's Kuhn. Could just go for the shot, lays it off instead. Doesn't really take the right one, to be honest with you, and it bounces out for the St Mirren players to break forward themselves. Speaking of Jameson, here the boy is. You've got Boydman screaming for it on the other side there, looking for any type of options. Gogic trying to push his men forward at the same time, but no one seems to be committed to it as much as the Celtic boys are to winning it back. Good tackle from Yang. Hatate throws himself into it again. He's willing to give it a good bash. For a man that's just back from injury, he's throwing himself around like he's never been injured in his life. Kyogo, exactly. Kyogo has been... He's done exactly what he's needed to do. You know, a lot of people have been giving him shit this season, which is fairly, you know, due considering the fact the season before he was a god, but he's still pulling a lot of goals in for us. You know, he's still played a very crucial cog in our machine. That's why I can't really say Kyogo's been horrible. Just a bit down on his form, so to speak. The Rangers could patch up a through ball. Oh my god, fair enough, champ. Let's go borrow one of these more chances. Yeah, if we can get a third, then life is fine, man. It means that we've done basically everything we've needed to do. Now, that's speaking of half chances, there is maybe one on for St Mirren here. They respectfully say fuck that and just get it cleared. Newcastle are 4-0 up against Spurs. Oof. Jesus Christ, now that is a surprise. That's also awkward. Yeah, I was going to say, Hart, at any point in time you could run out and claim it. He gets kind of half caught up by Olasanya, but two of them exchange some words and shake some hands, and he helps the other man up. Good to see it. Might be a shite goalkeeper, but he's a damn fine man. Give him credit. And there is going to be a 4-sweep change, by the way, and it's all key players for us. Ida's getting brought on, McGregor's getting brought on, Paulo Bernardo's getting brought on, and Luis Palma's getting brought on as well. Streaming the up ball, St Mirren are organised and well disciplined. Yeah, honestly, if you want to give them... Oh, that's very nice. Tell her that I'm asking for her as well. That's very kind. I converted her to a Tim when I married her 10 years ago. She's a Celtic dafty now. We love to see it, innit? Does that... Wait, hold on. You're from Texas, right? Does that mean when, like, Dallas came about, like, the... You know... Is it Austin? Or am I tripping? It's not Austin, is it? But like you have a team that plays there in like, you know, green and verde now. So maybe that's a team she can support. Well, there's the changes off. I don't mind that. They're all the kind of right ones, to be fair. Kyogo's off for Ida. Iwata is off for McGregor. Obviously, Hatate's off for Bernardo. And we kind of know that the final change should have been made. They haven't confirmed it yet. It just seems to be the triple substitution for now. And they're going to throw on a body of their own, and it is an offensive one. Olasanya is going to come off for them. Go for Bernardo and either. That would be quite good, actually, to be fair. If we could get a nice wee thing for them, then would be great. But Mandron's on for Olasanya. He's the one that's been taken off, so we'll get the ball rolling again. 72 minutes played, so not too much left. And you know the drill. If we win, I get up, scream very loudly, and then we talk about it for 5 minutes and then the stream ends. So you're more than welcome to stick around afterwards if you want man of the matches and things. You're more than welcome to do so. But we've kept a very good base. Oh, that's a great touch actually. Hold the fuck up. I'm going to stop talking. There's a great ball in behind here, followed up by the worst pass I've ever seen. Why is that the theme? Stop fucking it up, boys. It's very basic. So I'll leave that for now. Let's go with this. Nice. Less nice. Okay, so Mirren win this one back. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, the camera's all of a sudden gone really bright. It's like Glasgow's all of a sudden been lit up by the fucking flames of God. So I can't really tell who's on the ball right now, but there's it doesn't matter because they pulled it back for a foul. Defenders hate playing against Kyogo. Oh, for sure, to be fair. Your Jam's funny as fuck, to be honest with you. He doesn't speak much in chat, but when he does, it's always to crack something, so I love to see it. Let's see where this one's going. I mean, it's a good half chance for St Mirren. It's about 35 yards out on the far left side. If they go for a deep swinger, they could do something. But they're not really set up for it unless it's a zonal marking. It is a zonal marking, but easily enough defended. Honestly, yeah, that's what I was going to say, because like they have a team that literally plays in green and black in Texas, and I'm like, a lot of them, at least the ones that I've spoken to, anytime I'm like, do you support a team in Britain? They're like, oh yeah, we support Liverpool and Celtic, they're the usual two. Nice. That could be a little bit better for us. If we decide to run it. We could have ran it, but we decide to hold up instead, back towards Stephen Welsh. Gotta say, in terms of the difference between the first half and the second, so sign you off tiramisu on. Maybe so, Mark, maybe so. Oh, that's a great ball in behind. Taylor was actually smart to be in the right position, but it kind of just whipped around him. Dealt with first by Strain. Just bounce back. Jameson's going to take a touch and clear that as fast as possible. Does indeed do so. It's a weird touch, but under control. Fair enough, actually. Can't fault it. They don't seem too happy with it. Jesus Christ, there's the wind's picking up again. Played back across. St Mirren's captain's got it. Gogic. Played up towards the left hand side and they can go in with it. Boyd Munns just gets wiped the fuck out. Beautiful tackle and it'll be another throw in. Got to say, Alistair Johnston has been very good. So for any of the Canadians watching, well done. He's a produce something special with him, man. He's going to be very good for you. 15 minutes left in this game. Give or take. So all we're hoping is that we just don't give them an easy route back into it. Man of the match so far. That's a hard one, man. Honestly, for me, I'd say Johnston. I would honestly give it. I'd give it to Johnston because the assist for the second goal was absolutely fantastic. He's been consistent the entire day. He has not let Tanzer pass, so they had to take him off. And Jameson, when he's came on, he's done fuck all as well. So it's been a very... Honestly, I'd give it to him right now as it stands. If he gets a goal, it's just dead set. But if there's someone from the offensive front, I would probably say Hatate. It's a toss-up between Johnston and Hatate. They're the two I'd go for right now. It's a very... Oh, Jesus Christ. Robinson is losing his shit in the background. You can see him. Oof. Crimson Tide fan, yes. Can't fault Alabama's Alabama, man. Yeah, I've done for breakfast. I've not eaten yet. I'll eat once I've done my stream. Mate moved to Austin from Manhattan over a year ago, originally from Blantyre, but he married a Texan. Fucking good for him, man. Celtic daft and Longhorns daft. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the thing, like, if there's a team that I support out in America, I guess, in any sport, it would probably be the Boston Celtics for obvious reasons. But, yeah. Is that Forest coming on? I can't say for sure, Liz, but if there is a change, I'll let you know as fast as possible. I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. We're all Spartacus. What have they stopped that for? Was he offside or was it just... Oh no. James Feliced. The man with the fucking tightest thighs you will ever see for a guy that's a guy. I have no idea why he has legs like that, but we move. Forrest will be coming on, most likely for Kuhn, just to give him some rest. That's a great ball forward, actually. Johnston's there on the chase again, gets there as well. Brilliant cross! This is what I'm talking about with Johnston. Good save for Hemmings. Really good save for the I was going to say Kelly keeper there, fuck's sake, the St Mirren keeper. Case in point of why I think Johnston's man of the match. That ball, his cross in this game has been fucking amazing. Good save for the keeper. It might not have been on target, but he was not willing to take the risk. We've got the ball from the corner. We're going straight at them, actually. 1-2 bounce. It's just going to be collected by Hemmings, and they'll be able to take a breather and go again. Big Brenda is though made 5 changes and try to bring another player on. I mean, what are the changes we've made so far? Right, we've got Palmer. Yeah, have we? I think we've made 4. Unless there's one. Oh, well, I mean, with Forrest coming on. Same slow rhythm, need goals to boost the goal difference. I'm happy with it as things stand, to be honest with you. Like, again, when you consider how dreadfully sad and shit the first half was, you kind of take the second half. Oh, that may be that Discord notification that you were talking about. Let me just see. It was. I can't say I'm surprised by that. Yeah, I'll check it out after the game. It's no problem at all, guys. The Foghorn Leghorn, Jesus. Just saying words at this point in time. Nice. Respectfully, I would like you to move the ball a bit quicker there, boys. You're allowing St Mirren to just kind of waltz in their own terms here. It's another kind of half-whip ball in. It's could have gone out for a corner, but fair play to Gogic for keeping it in play. And St Mirren can break forward and do something here, if they decide to anyway. Nah, fair enough, man. Well done to everyone that did win the Nationals. Again, horse betting's not my type of thing, but fair play to those that do. The college anthem, hell. See, to be fair, that's one thing I will give Americans in like most of North America. Their college football programs. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I guess American football. Yeah, that is the final change. Forrest is going to come on. Kuhn's going to come off. Give him some rest. That will give Forrest about 10-15 minutes to try and involve himself in the play, get a goal or something. But yeah. Ah, of course I do. Look how you do, my man. Hope you've been well, hope you've been keeping well over this time. You must be happy, you're coming back at a very good point in time. I just realised we've hit 25 as well, by the way. So we have 25 more subscribers to get by the end of this entire season. And we've smashed the sub goal. The sub goal for the end of this season, by the way, was 1,000 originally. So, yous have all popped off. Genuinely, fucking incredible work. Speaking of incredible work, there's a great ball through, but Ida's legs are too fucking long and gammy to get that under control. He still tries to get involved, get the ball off of Hemmings, but it's never really going to work. Ciao, Luca. How you doing, my man? Hope you're well. So far, so good though, boys. Nearly 125 people in here to see this game out. We'll love to fucking see it, man. We absolutely love to see it. Nice, that's a good move. Run it, we could decide to run. He should have maybe passed that a bit quicker than that. He opts to go back instead. I like that McGregor's just kind of sat in a little bit more, just to kind of say to St Mirren, hey, we're not going to make the same mistakes that we did against Rangers. We're not going to keep attacking. We're just going to hold our line, do what's necessary, but more importantly, break when we have the ball. Aye. We already absolutely decimated the a lot of people would need to unsub for that to be ruined, my man. No be going ahead in the 17th. I'm not too sure. I believe he's play after that, because he's play obviously tomorrow, right? But it's just pure confluence. You would have to play at some point in the next week though, yeah. Yang is push. I don't disagree, to be fair. Yang is... He's not had a great game. He's had better games, I guess, in moments, you know. You can't kind of say that about it, I guess, but... For the most part, under every other precipice, not so much. For some reason, my stream's just pure, like, stop starting. Mate, last 10 minutes for us just had a good chance. Yeah, well, it'd be great if I could tell what was going on, but it's doing that thing where it freezes every 2 fucking minutes for no reason. I'm just going to refresh and see if that fixes it very quickly. And it does. There we go, I can actually see what's happening. Oh, Ian's saying 3-0, potentially, who knows. Nah, to be fair, Chris, he's been on the channel a few amount of times. He might be one of the more brazen Rangers fans, but he is actually alright, to be fair. No harm, no foul. That's the way I look at it. Could get better winners at KFC. Aye, shite, man. That's actually pretty damn fucking good. There is a whip ball forward that's just kind of taking a weird nick. That's 2 people saying 3-0, so maybe there's a chance. Yeah, United are winning the final. You're thinking they're the ones that get promotion or something, I guess. Oh, that's awkward for St Mirren. Why the fuck have they allowed themselves to be opened up like that? It's a 4v1 there. This is going to have to be a goal, surely. Palmer cuts it across. Somehow that was way more awkward than it needed to be, but Adam Ider scores. It took about 3 cracks at the cherry, but the big Irishman's the one that puts it in the end. It's a solid, very awkward finish in the end, actually, because Hemmings really should have probably been able to tap it away, but he just swings at the ball, rolls over and in. Boys, game, set, and the match. Us, get it around them. Ider goes to the corner flag, good old-fashioned standing salute celebration. We love to see it, man. We love to see it. About as good as you can ask for. Solid 3-0 win, clean sheet. Can't complain at all. Didn't know that, Jeff. Did you watch me, by the way? Yeah, I checked out your channel, lad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. To be fair, there's some things you can do to improve it, but you're on the right track, my man. No, I just had shit to do, guys. So fuck it, man. I'm just stepping away for a bit. Do what needs to be done. Dryda's goals. Well, I mean, I have no reason why it shouldn't be. He was onside when the play came in. No real problems. I don't see. Again, they're doing a minor check, but we're fine, I think. Again, because we scored, they'll just be like, check for whatever reason. But the ball. Yeah, I was going to say there's no real reason for them to do that. But there you go, your prediction, Liz. You were actually spot on, 3-0. Good for you. If you put a bet on that, you've secured some funds, you've secured the bag. We'd love to see it. Got a couple more minutes to play this one out. Nearly 140 people in here. I mean, I don't drink, Ian, but if you want to, that's not a bad thing to do. You the Frank McAvaney one? Oh, that's sick. I wish you can tell you're a real one if you've been to all those types of things. Honestly, Airdrie's done well. Like, I might be an Albion Rovers fan by trade, but give Airdrie their credit. Yeah, this one's dead. No! Rip. Could have been 4 or 5. Yeah, honestly, this if you take away the first half, right, the first 45 minutes, if those didn't really exist, and this is how we played for the get-go, this game would have ended about 6 or 7. But we take it on the chin, we move with what we got, we simply play with what we've done. We had to come into this game and get the job done, set the standard and make sure that we're chilled out in that sense, and we have very much done so. Everything we've had to do today, we've done, and we've done effectively, so I ain't complaining, I ain't fussed, very, very happy. 3 good goals, I mean 3 very good goals as well. I mean the finish in the third one was shite, but the build up for it was nice. There's been shit flying across the pitch the entire match, Jam, my man. Not bothering about VAR, you just want the game played. Well, you do need to get it played in the next 6 days, so it has to happen. Like, you can't literally play the split fixtures if the top 6 is undetermined. Well, that's the pure annoying thing about it, is the fact that Dundee is... It's going to be a good day in Bama, hell yes, my man. How many subs? 5, I believe, my man. Oh, Jesus Christ, we'll have to see that. Noddy O'Leary, what a name. Thank you for the sub, my man, I appreciate it. Very, very cool. If you have public subs on, you'll get like a little thing there. Oh, I appreciate that very much, James. That's kind of you, man. Still got a little bit of time to go, but not too much. It's doing that thing where it just kind of lags every like 5 fucking seconds for no reason, so refresh and go again. You're not going to do me out of this. We've done very good with this one. There's a good break actually for St Mirren, but cut out very quickly, so yes, up them. Or worst case, just play at Ibrox. I say fuck that and just play at Tannadice. It's literally 5 fucking seconds away, and it's a better quality pitch. It's not as if Dundee fans have to travel any further, or more importantly, Rangers fans need to travel any further. Like, that makes the most sense. But then again, when does SFA ever do the easiest thing? I mean, if there was 6, I genuinely do not know. Hold on. Let me actually confirm this, because I'm genuinely confused. Is it 6? Yeah, it was. I've forgotten Navritsky, yeah. Because like everyone else in the front line went off as well, but it's not as if St Mirren haven't had the same 6 subs as well. Maybe there's a rule change or something? I thought it was 5, I thought it was always going to be 5. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Well, we ain't got too much left in this one, to be fair. We've just kind of passed the 90th minute. I'll tell you the added time once once it decides to fucking tell me how many minutes there is. That's a good chance. Blocked as well, by the way. Real cracking go of it for us. We've had good balls. There's another whip one into the box that's gone wide as well. Palmer's had a half crack, but no hingies. Important in the first half, but so thanks for the whole thing, Kipper. Yes. Free sub for concussion. Yeah, I'll do a whole ass backflip and like break my spine if people keep subscribing. We'll love to see it, but we've gained a couple more. We're at 12:28 right now, so thank you very much, everyone. Genuinely, very good stream. Very good stream. No, they tried to play before the Celtic match as well, but that was backpedaled and. Yeah. I mean, isn't that usually what they do in the Premier League? But if you can't field a squad, you just forfeit the win. Like, Dundee have had more than enough time to get that pitch under some form of condition, or at the very least sit down and figure out a plan to have that game played. Like, I'm not even a Rangers fan, but I'd imagine it would be very fucking frustrating when you're like, we need the momentum, we kind of need to restore our form, and you just have to sit and wait. Like, Celtic have just picked themselves up for where they were for last week. Another 3 goals, kind of averaging the same as what we were. Just the polar opposite. We had a really shit first half and then we followed up with a very, 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 very solid second. So by all accounts, I ain't complaining. Like, it was a good second half performance, but if you could just take the first 45 out and, oh, there we go. BTS, Jojo and Kane, what a name, by the way. We'll love to see it. Well, thank you very much. I just realised we hit 12:30. Fucking hell, boys. Very much appreciated. Could mean disqualified. Not necessarily if the other team's done the exact same thing. Dundee will up for it and hopefully take something off them. Maybe. It's always up for debate. But there's only like about about 30 seconds left of this game and then we're pretty much done. How you doing? I'm just going to call you J and K because that makes the most sense to me, but how you doing, man? How you doing? I hope you're well, hope everything's done. We've got about 10 seconds and then I have to stand up and scream very loudly, so if you want to hear a Scottish man scream at the top of his lungs, stick around, you're about to see it, because once this full-time whistle goes in my screen, that's what happens. Well, if the game doesn't go ahead, then neither team takes points, and that would suck for Rangers and for Ross County, but there we go. Boys, that's full time. Guess what time it is? It's time to scream very loudly, so let me do that. Okay, hi, hello, observe, right? Chaos is about to reign supreme, so. I do apologise in advance, my dear, but, right. For the victory, and for the win. Fucking yes, sir! Get around, jeez! Victory, we take it, we absolutely take it. Very good, very pog, we love to see it. We're going to win the league, it's going to be really funny. We win it against them at Celtic Park and life will be good again. We love to see it, yes. Boys, that's full fucking time. Celtic take the dub on the day. 3-0. Apparently they have concussion sub, which... Oh, right, okay, that makes a lot of sense then. There we go. Diego. I love to see it, mate. Oh, for Brazil, we love to see it. Absolutely fucking incredible. And we've got people from all over for this one. Fair enough, mate, fair enough. Let's take a look at the other games. Let's see what happened in those ones before we switch back into the whole man of the match things. Aberdeen, 0-0. Motherwell drew with Hibs. Livingston got red carded, so that kind of makes sense as to why they couldn't really get back into the game. Fair enough. And Aberdeen didn't get shit against Dundee, so there you go. Maybe Dundee will have something to play for. That's interesting. And Ross County and Rangers are supposedly playing tomorrow. This is hopefully they get their game in, and then obviously the one against Dundee they'll have to play most likely midweek. I think that would be the game plan. Yeah, it's scheduled for the 17th, so that's when that one's meant to be played for those that are curious. But the one that mattered was this one, because in terms of table stats, we have a little bit of a leeway. Granted, Rangers do have those 2 games in hand, so keep that in mind when you look at the table. It's not as comfortable as it looks. But if Rangers slip up in either of those games, and I mean either of those games, we are straight back in this. If they win and draw, we're back in this. If they win and lose, we're ahead of them. If they win both, then we'd need to beat them at Celtic Park. Very straightforward stuff on all fronts, but we take it. Very cool, very pog. Still a chance, yeah, no, absolutely. Mate, you're still very much in control of your own fates. It's just who decides to fail first, kind of thing. Whoever decides to snap and fall off. Right, you're off like I'm off. That is a fucking lame, by the way. I might adopt that. Fair enough. Jam, you take it easy, my man. Thank you for being a part of this. Very, very nice to have you, my man. Hope you have a good day. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Dundee now. No, Hibs to play for now. Hibs needed to win. Yeah, Hibs, if they needed to beat Motherwell to kind of get in with a chance. So Dundee are locked in. They're just playing for pride at this point. But a top 6 finish for them. Fair play. But for me, man of the match, since people were asking, I think it has to go to Alistair Johnston, right? Like, no disrespect to any other player, but Mr. Consistency, that would go to him. Absolutely would go to him. You're off like a golf. There we go. You're off like beef stroganoff. You enjoy yourself, my man. You take it easy. You take it easy as well, Luca. You enjoy yourself as well. Oh. Well, I guess we'll just rant off for 5 minutes and then we'll go. Enjoyed the commentary. I love to see you, Michael, mate. You've been a blessing to have as always. Genuinely love it always. You know it was coming, there we go. Celtic League Champions 2024, exactly that. Yes, sir. But, yeah, man. If you're going for man of the match, for me it's Johnston, right? But I think that's like not really too much to touch on. First half was really shit. The second half was really good. We kept it foundationally okay. You're waiting to see a man out to sea. Oh, shit, fair enough. Well, you give him a good old sailor send-off, my boy. You enjoy that, man? Thanks, bro. Enjoyed your show. Thank you very much, mate. You take it easy. Catch you all after. You enjoy yourself as well, Gene. It's been a pleasure to have you as well, lass. Jojo and Kate. Jojo and Kanye, that's still a name that I'll never get over. That is an incredible name. You take it easy. You're off like the gosh. Let's go, mate. Absolutely love to see it. I'll put the good old outro music on and then we'll boost out, since there isn't really too much to touch on. But yeah, we'll be back again very soon. For those that are, that's the wrong one entirely. But in case you're curious about what the next game is, obviously it will be after the split is done, so we won't know until they come out when I will be live, so I can't give you a definite. But most likely it will be next week, right? We kind of know that it will happen next week, so it'll either be the Saturday or the Sunday that you'll see me live again. Again, we'll know closer to the time once the post-split fixtures are announced and stuff. But for the final send-off of the regular season's, you know, split, good enough, you know what I mean? Rio Hatate scored an absolute peller to put us in front after a very dodgy first half where we had one shot, none on target. When you look at those stats right there, you can kind of see that we woke up in the second half. Didn't allow a single shot for St Mirren, had 18 of our own, 9 on target, 73% of the ball, close to 1,000 passes by the way. That would have been fucking something else. And we got the win, secured ourselves something to defend, and that's all we need to worry about doing now. Simple, pure, effective. I love to see it. You have a good one, Jam. Take it easy. Good times afoot. Exactly that, my boy. Exactly that. But we'll get ready to boost and bail out because there isn't too much to say. But we absolutely fucking crushed the sub goal for the day as well. By the way, the goal was set at like 12:15. We're at 12:30, which means we only need 19 subs in the remaining 6 or 7 odd games, depending on the cup scenario. And we've smashed the sub record by like 125%. You have no idea how happy that makes me, for real. But you kind of know the script, boys. I'm going to get ready to bail out. Champions, exactly it, mate. We love to see it. But for those that are still sticking around, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along. If you've been here since the start, absolutely fucking blessed. We love to have you here. If you've joined us at any point, thank you as well. And if you're watching this as a VOD after the game has ended, thank you for doing so as well. We do very much appreciate that. You're more than welcome to join us the next time we'll be live. Like I said, I won't know until they've announced, but I'll leave it in the community part of the YouTube if you want to come and join us. You can join the Discord down below if you would like to as well. The little link's there. I'll leave it in the chat before I depart, so if you want to come and say hello and talk about football and things, you're more than welcome to do so. But you know the drill. Celtic are still the best team in the world, boys. I'll catch you in the next one. See you after.